Live from Studio 6B in the Fimble Recreational Center for the Fashionably Exasperated, it's Pran Funkels Live. And now, join us for lots of prank phone calls. Pran Funkels is on tonight. What?
Welcome, folks.
Welcome to Pran Funkels Live. No Kira tonight. Sorry about that. Maybe next weekend. Better luck next time. Thanks for trying.
No Kira tonight in my coffee. No Kira tonight in my
tea.
Because we've got such a long way to go.
Such a long way to go.
With a balloon up my ass to Mexico. I'm gonna ride this bicycle. It's even more uncomfortable.
It's got no seat, just a pole. Michael McDonald with a balloon of drugs up his ass, riding a bicycle with no seat. That's a good image. I like to think about that. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host tonight, Patrick. I'm hosting the session. I'm hosting the session. I'm hosting the session. I'll stick around as long as I can. No guarantees. Cody's here.
No promises, no demands.
Yeah,
Love
is it's a bit of a war thing that you fight on.
It's a bit of a movie starring Mr. John Travolta.
Okay.
Battlefield.
Cody's here. That's Cody. Say hi, Cody.
Ear TH.
And Mike.
Hello.
And Mike's here too. Say hi, Mike.
I'm the only Mike, I think.
You're the only Mike on the planet right now that matters to us.
On the Palnet toilet board.
We also have someone else here, and I need to. You might have heard his thing here, but I need to pull it up so you can play it.
I wanna know what you're thinking. There are some things you can't hide.
It's very loud.
I wanna know what you're feeling. That's how Pran Funkels alive. Pran Funkels.
It's Pat. Pat's here. And that clip isn't as loud as it sounds. It's just compressed heavily.
Oh, I know.
So stop saying it's loud, asshole. It's not.
Nah,
Good evening, everybody.
Hi-yo!
Oh, and also, who else is here?
Ed McMahon.
Oh,
Please start eating my penis.
okay. Well, there's your.
There's one problem. I don't have a serrated steak knife.
How would you like to get your hands on my penis? Hi-yo!
Well, it's on my plate, and I've got a bib tucked into the collar of my shirt, and I've got a fork in one hand. I just need a knife, and I'm salivating just looking at it.
We just need you to get one of those Ron Popeil Ginsu knives, just to eat.
I don't think he did those.
Did Mike already turn me into a soundboard?
Did Mike turn what?
Did Mike already turn me into a soundboard already?
I don't
hear that right.
I don't think so.
Well, if you sound like Ed McMahon.
Well, because I heard a hi-yo in the background.
Oh, that was Ed McMahon.
Hi-yo!
That's actually Ed McMahon.
All right.
That's not.
Doug Gabor has mammoth cunt lips.
So I should address last week's episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna open up something here. There we go.
What a fucking terrible episode, by the way. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There were a couple of calls that actually got broadcast that were okay. I was having like ridiculous amount of technical difficulties, and I think a lot of it had to do. I was at Richard's house, and I don't think I ever mentioned that. I guess I forgot to. I guess it should have been assumed or something. If you're a regular listener to the show, you could probably tell. But His internet was fucking up, and I think that had a lot to do with it. My computer was moving very slowly, and I'm not sure why, but it seemed like just a doomed episode, and I kept wanting to just end it, but I thought, no, let's just try to get some decent calls first. And then at the end, there was like, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes of blank space.
Oh boy, I didn't know that.
Where it kicked Mike off. Justin and Mike were both on, and it kept like booting them off, and I'd have to re-add them to the Zoom room. And it kicked Mike off, and I didn't know if Mike just like went to bed or what, because he wasn't rejoining. But I was just going to do one last call, and I called a Quick Trip and did a pretty fucking good call. I was talking to this guy, and I was like describing some customer, and it was one of those just random situations that we get sometimes where they actually think that they think they know who I'm talking about when I was just making shit up. So he was like, oh yeah, that homeless guy that comes in here and always does this one thing or whatever.
Always.
And so I had the guy going for a while.
Counts to 68 and shits on the floor.
Yeah, which, is not far-fetched for a Quick Trip that homeless people hang out in and outside of them.
Right.
But anyway, I did, the thing that I try to do in that situation, and I just I kept getting just a little bit weirder and weirder. And I know one thing at one point I said like something about doing something with like the label off of a Mike Tyson's Punch-Out Nintendo cartridge.
Okay.
And
then this call never aired. This didn't make it.
No.
God damn it.
And then, finally he started figuring out that either I was crazy or it was a prank call. But at one point, I think part of it was he was like, do you want me to... he was taking down a message for this guy, this homeless guy, next time he came in, was basically the gist of it. And I think that was part of the message, that's when I really got crazy with it. And then he was like, okay, yeah, I'm right. And I was like, are you writing all this down? And he was like, yep, I'm right. And he was repeating back what I would say. And it just got weirder and weirder. And then he's one of those people that pretty much figured out it was a prank call finally, and then it was just humoring me. But it had a good rhythm to it. And then I was like, well, that was a good call. Now I can end the show. And then I looked at the OBS screen, and it was the meters were just at 0.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, good night, everybody, if you can even hear me. And then I checked the stream, and there was nothing. And I stopped the stream, quote unquote, and then I kept checking it, and it kept going for 5 more minutes, and with just nothing.
That's fucking crazy. I should have just hosted the session. I just assumed that you had done it before, and it worked on some.
I did a test for a minute.
Outer Planet says
time ago.
OBS. Yeah, that's what we use to broadcast, but it's
I don't know if I had a setting wrong or what. I think the main issue was the internet connection I had was really fucking bad.
You gotta have a decent processor to do that, and not.
Well,
talking
I have
shit
a
about
decent processor.
Well, I'm not talking shit about your computer, but it's 10 years old.
No, I'm not getting offended. I'm just saying it shouldn't have been that.
Shouldn't have been a problem. Yeah, more than likely,
I think
just use your internet then, probably.
The internet was constantly dropping out, I think was my problem, because I kept getting. You know how Zoom gives you the.
Yeah.
Pops up and says your connections. It kept giving me that.
Yeah. And then in the OBS it'll show you your kilobit rate that you're broadcasting at, and if it's not steady, if it's not in the green, then you're fucked. It's not. It's gonna be fucked up. So.
I was getting messages in that too that sounded
Ominous.
Very scary. Yeah.
It
It said something like that it was something was dangerous or something like that. Anyway, sorry about that, folks. And then Kira sort of edited out all of the empty spaces and re-uploaded that show.
That's what I was going to say. I knew that there was like a semi-fixed version of it that was uploaded, so... Anyway.
Did she put that on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a big picture of the brawler.
We all miss Kira.
Yeah, Kira's not here again. She's, dealing with some...
I'm an international woman. I've got international flair.
She's building her body, beautiful, letting we know that we care.
Yes. Sorry if I have a weird issue.
Sometimes getting hit, having her armor knocked off.
Yeah.
What does that sound like, Mike?
Funny.
Not exactly.
Funny thing about the international woman commercial. You guys know about this Peloton commercial that people are talking about?
Yes.
And the funny thing about this, I saw this.
There's many of them. Which
the
one are we
one
talking
specifically is the woman who is like 105 pounds, and she talks about her year-long journey to become 100 pounds. 98 pounds. She's fucking like rail thin, and her husband does her a great fucking favor and for a present buys her a Peloton. Hey, bitch, you need to get on that thing. That gap between your thighs is only 6 inches.
Yeah, I need to be able to fit my goddamned head between the...
with your knees touching, yeah. But anyway,
last year...
I saw the commercial. I'll just say that...
the fucking commercials
How much do those things even cost?
Were annoying.
Well, it's funny. I was
a lot.
Yeah, I was talking to my wife about that. It was like, in the commercial, she acts like... she reacts to... getting the Peloton as if he gave her a fucking brand new Mercedes or something, and my wife said,
"Oh, they're very expensive."
Yeah, my wife said that's probably about how much a Peloton costs.
No, I actually heard.
You mean a treadmill or like an actual or what do you call it, a elliptical?
A goddamn bike that you ride on that don't go nowhere.
Well, because they have
with one of them TV screens,
and then they have the treadmills.
Yeah, it's like it's the one where it's the fucking elliptical, the bike or whatever, and it has the little screen with a trainer that's like, "Come on, you can do it. You can shed those 6 pounds in this year coming up." Yeah.
Now, I heard, and I can't remember on which podcast, but somebody was talking about that when they originally came out with those, they were like, however many $100, and they weren't selling. And they actually, as a marketing decision, like raised the price to in the thousands to make it like, oh, this is an elite thing that's really expensive.
Not everybody can afford this. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they just sold the shit out of them, which makes me hate it already. And then the commercials. A year ago, the original commercial, I think there were a couple of different ones where the husband buys his wife like, here you go, here's your big Christmas present.
You're
welcome,
bitch. Yeah, you're
lose
welcome.
Some weight, toots.
And
I thought, like, I mean, I wasn't really offended by it, but I thought, like, shouldn't women be offended by this? I don't know.
That specific commercial.
Like, if a certain podcast I listened to that I'm not going to mention any names, but that individual was ranting about it a year ago, saying like, if any husband ever got that for his wife, he'd be like, out on the lawn the next day.
The most ridiculous thing about this specific commercial is just her reaction and like the looks on her face. She's just like, "Oh God, I'm so grateful for this." That she just has this look like, "I'm gonna be a better bitch," like. It's so ridiculous. Anyway, not to get off on the whole thing, but it made me think of the International Woman song where she's working out and she's letting her hubby know that she's making him know she cares. She's not some fucking fat bitch sitting around eating bonbons, you know.
Hey, pig.
Hey, pig.
Do we want to play the entire commercial for the audience?
What's that? The Peloton commercial? What?
Oh,
No, the International Woman
that.
commercial.
I don't think we have that. Akira does.
I mean, I'm sure it's on YouTube.
Well, we don't need it.
If you want to pull, I don't even know. I don't know if it's separate here. Let's see.
Well, I'm sure most people.
Oh, it's
know
probably
what we're talking about.
It's on. It's probably on Giraffe Accountant.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Here is a version. This must be it. Yeah, I think this is it right here. I hope the audio is not garbage on it. Oh, this is Giraffe Accountant.
I'm an international woman. I've got international flair.
How many pieces?
My body beautiful, making him know I care. I'm keeping fit and looking good by going that extra mile. Push and pull, twist and bend, pulling my weight with style.
Pulling your weight, bitch.
Working
Pull your
out,
weight.
Well, I have found I'm shaping up and slimming down. Muscles moving, body toning, I have energy.
And now International has 3
International
programs available
has
starting as low as $5.
$5.
Call now north 949-9891, south 682-4407.
Wait, hang on, I'm writing this down.
Hey, slow down.
Southwest 59-631-2331, Quail Creek 751-59.
Yeah, but I'm on the north side of. Wait, hang on.
And Norman 329-7652.
What if I'm in Moore? What about?
I think it's funny that they got that guy to do
fit
it.
a lot in, and they had to fit a lot in 30 seconds there, didn't they?
Like, seriously, they just. I guess they're just assuming that the viewer is going to memorize whichever location's number pertains to them.
Well, you know, back then they had these things called phone books, so you could just look in there.
Yeah,
probably.
but they're. I mean, why? Yeah, I mean, I guess you did do that. Like, people had a notepad, especially old people.
Yeah.
Like, sitting there in case they needed to write a phone number down while watching the television.
Anyway, so that's what the Peloton commercial.
It's International. It's a same company that makes them big old trucks and them Scouts and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't.
Make them big old engines.
Well,
So,
this
anyway.
makes sense that all those people look, fabulous while they're on the bikes themselves.
Yeah, you ain't been pulling your weight.
They honestly don't need Peloton. It's just something that their husband or wife bought them, so they're just gonna throw it in there.
Mainly their husband.
Their
Yeah.
home office.
Mainly their husband. That would be. I don't know. I guess are there wives who go, here, get on this, you fat fucker. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I think that sort of thing. I think that's something you have to do yourself. It's kind of like if you're an alcoholic and you want to quit being an alcoholic, then that's something you have to fucking decide to do and do. You can't have somebody fucking force you into doing something like that. And the same thing as with getting fit. You can't be like have somebody like where you're like okay,
Yeah, the guy's wife had expressed that she wants one of those, and then he got it, and that's great.
I think that's what you're supposed to assume by that.
But the whole bullshit marketing thing.
We've talked about this way too long.
Pisses me off.
Yes, yeah. Marketing in general is kind of pisses me off. So anyway.
Patrick or Cody, if you were
especially the raising of the price part of it.
Yeah. Go ahead, Pat.
And then it working.
Right.
So Patrick or Cody, if you were to purchase your significant other a Peloton for Christmas and wraps it up and be like, here you go, honey, here's my big present to you, what do you think the reaction would be?
It would be, what the fuck are you trying to say here? Yeah. And I think that's every significant other, would probably react that way if it's like surprise. But I mean, I think you're supposed to think that in the commercial it's like the woman was like, "Oh, gee, I wish I could have a Peloton so I could just make you happier. I could make this." Yeah, I don't know. But the woman it does not need to fucking exercise like at all.
Well, I mean, I guess I could
That's the
see
thing.
that just be like, if some woman is like fit enough, but then it's just like, hey, you can work it off at home now instead of at the
Yeah,
gym.
maybe that's
yeah,
it.
Like,
Yeah. Tonight's
Well, maybe
episode
that's
brought to you by Peloton. Go buy a fucking Peloton right now.
And
Or
if
your-
you'll take a look, if you're watching this on December 8th, you're going to notice that every related video to this is a Peloton.
Peloton.
ad.
Peloton.
Oh, boy.
Peloton. Let's see if we can just, how many times we can say Peloton.
Oh, you know what? I'm about to go.
Peloton.
oh, I'm sorry. Are we getting
I'm about
into
to go-
advertising? Shit.
I have a pet rabbit, and I also like to eat its feces, so I'm going to go get my Peloton. I'll be right back. I'm going to go up and scoop some pellets up off the
You
ground-
could have just
off the
said,
floor.
because rabbit food is pellets, so you could have just said you were going to
Yeah,
eat
but the
rabbit
shit
food.
that comes out of them is still pellets.
It's more like a Cocoa Puff,
Well,
though.
Here at Pran Funkels, we're known to advertise like random beers anyway. So
let's
no.
let's say hi to the chat real quick. Don Wong's here.
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat. Don Wong's here. Here for the comments is here. Says how many
Hi, Chew.
Whopper dollars on Patreon to make Cody no longer use Snapple products. So what is the Snapple thing? Did you talk about using Snapple products?
Oh, yeah. Chat, what's the deal with bringing up Snapple?
Yeah, because I saw a Snapple comment, I think, last night, too, on the show.
We have a legitimate question.
Maybe
From
Justin talked about it.
No, he didn't. No, it wouldn't. No, Snapple's not mentioned all night, and I saw that, and I was like, "What is this a reference to?" I don't know. So Rodzor's here and says Snapple, all natural high fructose corn syrup. Gary Busey
That's
Burger
most
King.
of what they were, yes.
Gary Busey
Or
Burger
are.
King says, "Did somebody say Whopper dollars?"
Gary Busey and Burger King?
Yes, both at once. At once. What else? Let's see. The Outer Planet is here. Says, is Cody gonna fall asleep?
Absolutely not.
I would actually agree with him. I think he might. We'll see.
Nah.
I'm making side bets.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nah.
Mr. Rogers.
Not these days.
BB says, my favorite Christmas album is the Michael McDonald Bon Scott collaboration, Christmas Down, Up and Under, 1975.
My Christmas balls are always bouncing from the left into the right.
You don't sound like Michael at all.
I'm not doing Michael, I'm doing Barry.
His Christmas balls are bouncing right and left.
My bells are hanging from the Christmas tree.
Christmas time in Australia. We got a Bon Scott and me. We're doing a kick line.
Everybody comes again on my balls.
It's very
It's
Christmassy.
not
Oh my
slow.
Please stop.
All right.
Leave my balls alone.
Stop singing like a fucking crazy person. This is the way you should sing. Those are like the two most contrasting voices like ever, is Bon Scott and Michael McDonald.
Here for the comments is asking why I'm not going to fall asleep. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you 2 words. Cocaine. Dick a dog at a button. Eric Clapton. Here we go.
Okay. All right. So moving along here, should we all talk about? Should we all talk
What
about?
we're drinking?
In the Evercrest High Society,
And
God's gift to ballroom naturality.
yes. And why can't I
Okay.
find the "What are you drinking" clip? Let's see.
I'm
maybe-
done.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Let's do a little thing we like to call on Pran Funkels.
Hey, me fellas, look here.
Pran Funkels asks, what are you drinking?
Sweet girls, golden wine, coolers, sweet girls, golden
right, what's everybody drinking tonight on Pran Funkels? Who wants to go first?
Mike.
Michael?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like Michael. Go ahead.
I am drinking. I think I had this before a couple weeks ago on the show. The 9 India Pale Ale.
Okay, yeah, I think I might have had
from
that.
Iron Monk Brewing Company.
9.
Out of
9-9.
Stillwater,
Is that a Tulsa?
Oklahoma. Out of Stillwater.
Stillwater.
It's out of Stillwell Grandma's place. It's
Stillwell, Oklahoma.
It's out of
Let's not open that. Let's not open that bag of tricks.
Am I up next, or you want to go, Cody?
I can go next.
Let me go next. I'm drinking. I got a variety pack of a brand I don't think I've ever seen before. Definitely never had it, to my knowledge. Excluding being at a bar or something and randomly getting it. But I'm pretty sure it's Firestone.
Harvey Firestone.
And no, it tastes. It's kind of rubbery tasting.
It's kind of tastes a little tiry. Yes.
I got it at Target, Super Target to be specific.
Super Target. Okay.
And it's a variety pack of they're all IPAs, 4 different ones. Right now it's Union Jack IPA.
Okay.
And it says Firestone Walker Brewing Company, and it's out of Paso Robles, California.
Paso Robles.
How do you pronounce that?
Paso Robles. Paso Robles.
The Firestone Walker Brewing Company. There's also 3 other IPAs in there that
she'll go without.
I've only had 2 of them so far, but they're pretty good. Taste like IPAs.
Pretty good, huh?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay, who's next?
Yeah, the compilation shit there.
Yeah.
It's for $15. It was a 12-pack variety, so couldn't pass that up.
Okay. Very good.
Usually
That's
variety packs are like really expensive.
Yeah.
And this one, one of the 4, and a lot of variety packs, like the Shiner and some of the other ones, whichever beer is the strongest, like they give you the least amount of. And this one, they gave you, it's straightforward, like you get 3 of each kind. So one of them is like 9-point-something%.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
So yeah, there were 3 of those. I already drank those last night. So anyway.
All right. Well, who's next? Do you want to go, Pat?
I'll go next.
Okay. You're up.
It's my regular Pran Funkels beer, as you all know.
Mm-hmm. Citramax?
Citramax.
By Marvin Gardens?
Or actually, and I have to comment, Cody. I heard the one prank call that you made to the laundromat that you called the IPA Laundromax IPA.
Laundromax.
Was that last week or
kudos
before
for
that? Was that a couple of weeks ago or a lot?
I think that was last week. You did call it Laundromax IPA. you said that you left your Laundromax IPA at the store, so I appreciate
Well, see, it was a good episode.
Oh, and that's the guy who you called and had to like pretty much beat it out of him that it was a store and not a laundromat or something. Like what? Wasn't it?
Yeah, there was some long thing.
He was like, "Hello," and you were like, "This is a laundromat." He was like, "No, it's a store." But it says it's a laundromat. It's a store. So there's not people in there with washers and dryers doing their clothes? Yes. So it's a laundromat. Yes, but it's also a store. Yeah. Just fucker. Just being a fucker.
But then he mentioned that he left his Laundromax IPA there. And,
yeah. This guy was just being obstinate, obstructing justice. No.
He's being abstinent.
He's being abstinent too.
Guessing.
Yes. Yeah, well, with that attitude, of course, you don't have any choice. But
I mean, who would fuck that?
yeah, I know now. So I am drinking a. This is New Belgium, makers of lots of good beers, and aren't they out of Colorado, right?
Yeah.
they're
Fort
out of
Collins
Boulder.
or Boulder.
No,
Boulder
it's not Boulder. No, it's Fort Collins.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Fort Collins.
Fort Collins.
I know because I've almost visited there. I visited Boulder. I didn't visit Fort Collins.
Now, isn't that where NORAD is? Don't they visit NORAD in the War Games movie? And then in Fort Collins, isn't that at Fort Collins?
Maybe
where he sneaks in there and gets on.
Wouldn't that be the Air Force though? Like where NORAD is.
Yeah.
So that would be.
That's where Whopper is held.
I guess that's where Whopper is. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I saw War Games, but
they're probably out of Whopper meat.
He ends up in
That's
Fort
a reference
Collins
to an episode at least a year ago.
So this is back to what I'm drinking. It's a New Belgian Hop Avenger IPA.
Oh, is that a new one?
Nah, they've had them for a while. I've had those before, and that was one of the things I had in my hand, and then I saw this variety pack.
Yeah.
So I got it.
So I got that, and I've got Lagunitas a Lagunitas
IPA.
Yeah, it's one in the refrigerator that I may open one of those in a minute. That I had never seen before.
The regular IPA?
No, it's called It's called Hazy. It's not Is it I don't think it's Hazy Little Thing, but it's Hazy something.
Is it something hazy?
Yeah.
There was
something like that.
There was a little something. There's a little something.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's probably one of the first ones I ever had of theirs. And
but that's like a regular pale ale.
Yeah. Let me see what this is. It's called Hazy something. Hazy Memory. That's it. Hazy Memory IPA. That's Lagunitas.
Okay.
So that's what I got in there right now. So, and I'll probably get with those in just a minute. So that's what everybody's drinking.
George W. Bush Fuzzy Math IPA.
Yeah, all that fuzzy math.
Should it be Al Gore's? I'm not sure.
He accused Al Gore of having fuzzy math, right? So
maybe the two of them
inventing the internet. He invented the internet with his fuzzy math.
Well, Al Gore was a little bit smarter. He invented the internet, so I'll give him the upper hand.
George Bushy Jr. doesn't understand all that math, so that's no good.
No, he never really understood international war either. I'm sorry. Am I getting too political here?
Yeah, no politics or religion. Unless you're making fun of politics and religion.
Well, I am.
He understood international women.
Yeah.
And their flair.
He understood that they had to wear.
Well, I'm pretty
sure that was
president. I'm pretty sure our current president understands international women, international flair.
I think
especially when it comes to the certain Polska or Russian flavor. But no.
I was gonna say
now we just heard a whack that sounded like the one from Whack Door. I don't know, Mike. Can you isolate that? It was about
I didn't
20.
Hear. Is this
seconds ago?
Is this turned into a Ghost Hunters episode?
What was that? No, let's isolate it. Turn it way up.
Did you hear that?
I don't know. I'll see if I can find it.
I think it was Pat in his background, but it sounded very close.
No, I have nothing. I have nothing in my background.
You don't have a whack?
I literally have nothing on.
I think it was.
Whack door?
I have nothing on right now. No.
I think it was the voice of the ghost of the girl in room 237.
I did capture something a little earlier to add to Cody's.
When in Rome.
Yeah, that was.
When in Rome.
About 20 minutes ago, there was this.
Yeah, under.
Add it to
what was I saying?
I don't know.
Can you add that to one clip? Can you combine that into the same clip?
When in Rome.
Can you look for the whack?
Yeah, let me look for that. Give me a minute.
That's good to have. Right. We got somebody just recording the episode.
We'll leave you alone and try to find that whack.
So,
I got to say that was a very nice clip, except for the only clip that was better than that was the one, I think it was about 2-3 months ago, where was there like the ridiculous echo that was going on with the
the
Mike has that
you
too.
like hanging up and
I got that.
Can you play that one, Mike?
While he's busy looking for
I've
that.
actually got a
plaque.
version. I think I've got a version of that actually. See, because it sounded
Oh
different.
yeah, there's at least two different versions, because Mike heard it. Like everybody on Zoom hears things differently, so.
Yeah, I fucking
Yeah,
say.
and I will say, because I remember hearing that over in Amsterdam.
You were in Amsterdam when you heard that?
It's a good.
Yeah, I was in Amsterdam.
It's a good place to hear that. Hear something like that.
Were you touring the Anne Frank?
Was I high at the time?
Were you in the Anne Frank house listening to Pran Funkels?
He was in the hash, in a opium den at the time, listening. No.
I was listening to Michael D. and the what was the other DJ on that mix? Michael D. or what was his name?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what
Holiday or whatever.
Oh.
No, you have no.
Oh yeah, that fucking. We are going on a summer holiday. Going to New York, London, and Amsterdam.
Was that Michael D?
I don't remember.
That looks innocent enough, doesn't it? Lots of young people hitchhike. Seems like a good way to get from one place to another.
What is the deal with here we go. I think you're talking about this right here as soon as it plays it here, Pat. I hope. Is this a live version of this? What the fuck? I don't want to hear a live version of this shit. There's a live version of this bullshit?
Was it a live version?
Yeah, here we go. Now, a lot of you are going, well, this is a Madonna song, right? You're fucking wrong. You're fucking dead wrong.
It's MC Miker, DJ Sven.
Celebrate 7 weeks, Miker G and Sven. We took the holiday with all our friends. It was a time to relax and let you wear it behind. Exactly 7 weeks, but something crossed my mind. It was the sign of the time we never forget. One morning, our parents kicked us out of a bed.
Kick him out of the bed.
Don't play the fool, but the answer was shut. You got to go to school. Just running up and down, and everybody know. Rapping, rocking, popping in the street kid show. Miker G rock the house, and you know what I'm saying. Now when he's on a mic, there will be no delay, so you better run to see him in your neighborhood. His neighborhood. All the way to Hollywood.
Hollywood.
These are the words we say. Yo, scream with us. We need a holiday. We're gonna ring a rang a dong.
We're gonna ring a rang a dong. For the holiday.
Let me hear you say.
We're gonna ring a rang a dong
for a holiday. Put your arms in the air. Let me hear you say. We're gonna ring rang a dong for a holiday. Mike and Ding and Sven, we're here to stay.
Oh, they're gonna ring that dong.
Hey, check out the news.
They're gonna ring it out. Every last drop out of it.
Come on, holiday.
You want to go on holiday.
Here we go.
Go into London and New York City, and we take a little piece of Amsterdam.
Take a little piece of Amsterdam. Here we go.
Go into London and New York City, and we take a little piece of Amsterdam. Right. I want a holiday. I'm screaming the lunch. The only thing is cool. The only
Okay.
Where are these guys from?
I don't know. What is their nationality?
Sweden.
Sweden? Is that
No.
Sven? No, they're not. They're not Swedish.
Swedish.
Yeah, well.
They sound like they sound Swedish.
I don't know. I don't know, man. They don't look Swedish.
Yeah, they don't look like it when I.
They look like Indian or something.
What?
They look Middle Eastern.
Yes, they look like Indian or Middle Eastern. I don't know. I could look it up, but I'm too lazy,
Now,
and I only have all the information in the world at my fingertips here. So
when I hear that, I think because of course I heard the Madonna song as a kid, but also the main thing that it conjures up when I hear that song is Cheap Seats.
Cheap Seats.
What
did they do?
Anybody remember that show?
Yeah. What
Me and Patrick used to watch it. It was.
I loved that show. It was the Sklar Brothers.
Sklar Bros. It was on ESPN Classic.
Yes.
Which I guess not many people had on their cable package, but they would just show old ESPN shit and basically MST3K it.
Yeah, it's like old like tough man competitions and like sports events that really shouldn't have been like broadcast.
And spelling bees, those were
spelling
some of the
bees,
best
fishing,
episodes.
like the fishing one, like the one where a bunch of celebrities went out on a fishing sports celebrities went out on a fishing boat with the comedian Michael Floorwax.
Yeah, well, there was also the wasn't there a Steve Garvey golf tournament or something like that?
Those are great. I loved those. And then they would just sit there and make fun. They would do like a Mystery Science Theater type of thing, and then they'd have sketches in between stuff. But it was great. It was Cheap Seats.
There was one with
3 or 4 seasons of it.
What was the guy's name that was? His last name was Holiday or something, and they kept
singing that song.
They kept referencing that
I
song.
got a ring, ding, ding, a ding, a holiday.
Well, not that, but the
the Madonna song.
Celebrate.
Anyway,
I just think that it just reminds me of that.
Damn, what are the Sklar brothers doing these days? Last time I saw them, it was at a festival here in Norman. That comedy thing.
They're doing podcasts. They're doing
I should have known.
well.
I should have known. Anyway,
we were on an episode of Better Call Saul a few seasons ago.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot. They're in the music store, right? Yeah, they own the music store. Yeah. Okay, Colin's here in the chat and says, "Oh, pish." I think that might be a Fred reference.
Is it?
I don't know.
Actually, that's a Frank reference.
Oh, is it? Okay. I don't know my references.
Oh, that reminds me. On the subject of prank calls, I hate to change the subject back to prank calls.
We don't do that anymore on this show. This is like
this
is like when
we just talk all night.
Do you remember when Playboy decided they weren't going to put nudes in anymore? There for a while,
yeah.
And I don't know if they actually did it. I don't know if they still. I don't think they still do it, but that's kind of what we're doing here. That's what we're doing on Pran Funkels. We're just not going to do prank calls anymore. We're just going to sit here and talk. Go ahead, sorry.
Mike.
I think they did do that, but it was short-lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was because people were like, "Fuck that."
I want to see airbrush.
They already sucked before that, you know.
I want to see completely fucking altered celebrity tits. Yeah.
Well, I didn't hear anything about the tits.
The altered to look way better than they actually are. Celebrity tits.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Mike.
What is that? Oh, what is that? Oh, did you guys hear that? I got it on the night vision.
That's almost exactly. I'm playing the actual Night Court.
Is that Night Court? Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like Night Court.
But then the actual sound that Mike captured is really close to the whack.
Yeah.
Play.
All right, Mike, play yours. And now here's the Night Court Starry Night Productions.
Now I've always assumed that's supposed to be a gavel hitting the thing.
Yeah, probably. And then after hearing that, what did the free book guy say, Mike? Sorry to put you on the spot.
I don't know what this punchline is.
What's that?
After hearing that, he said, okay, I'm hearing some giggling in the background. This is a prank call, I assume. Because he heard that. He heard this.
Oh, yeah. He heard that.
Like, he thought that was...
I'm hearing giggling now. This is a prank call, I assume.
Yeah, that's what he heard to prompt him to say that, was the Night Court.
Dude, I was thinking that guy, I would like to... I mean, he probably has no personality and has to stick up his ass all the time, but wouldn't it be fun to just, like, talk to him and go, like, hey, we called you once about, 6 years ago, and then we called you a handful of times here a while back, but, we don't mean any harm. We just want to get to know you. You seem like an interesting guy. Because he does. He's like, what is that guy's deal, man?
I think it was Howard Jones who said, I'd like to get to know you, ... Well...
So anyway,
but okay, what zip code, please?
because I mean, he's obviously he's done this shit. Who does a job like, I don't know, maybe it just pays really well. Who does a job like that for like 5 or 6 years? Just
it is crazy that it's an order like call center.
It's just a call center for a free.
It's always the same guy,
free boke.
And over a period of like 5+ years.
It's the same fucking guy. But maybe he's like wheelchair bound or something. We don't know. Maybe he's like that's the only job he can do, because like just taking information like that for 5 years, and then and he has all these witty quips and retorts and shit. So it's like he's dealt with Pran Funkels. Oh, did Pat get kicked out?
No, that's me. That's fine.
Yeah, I guess you got kicked out or something. Gee, I wish we could hear this in stereo.
Thanks, Zoom. We can be one together. This video is fucking great, I gotta say.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt the show.
Okay. So
Howard Jones looks an awful lot like Thomas Dolby.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Just a side note there.
So we've got
okay.
We're gonna get to the calls, but we've got some other business to tend to.
First of all, what was the ding dong?
That was Pat coming back. He got
the Pat came back.
I think he logged into the actual app so he could be in our.
The very next
chat.
day. Oh yeah.
The cat.
You remember that?
Yeah. That cat came. Who made that cat came back song? Because I remember that too. The cat came back.
It was a dude from Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Okay.
I don't know.
I have no idea. Like
You're just guessing.
How would you even know? Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was in my childhood. Like.
Yeah, mine too. But I don't know anything about that. There was I remember that fucking song, and there was like this album they would play in our music class, and they would play that song, and like all the kids in the class loved that song. And then
I think it was by Fred Penner.
Are you being serious?
Now old Mr. Johnson had troubles of his own.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember seeing this album cover.
That's it. Play it.
It's a guy who looks like exactly like Stephen Keaton from Family Ties on the cover.
Dude, play it.
I need to look this up. Fred Penner, huh?
Who wouldn't leave his home? He tried and he tried to give the cat away. He gave it to a man going far, far
He sounds a little bit like Jake Holmes. He tried and tried.
The very next day, the cat came back. They thought he was a gunner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't
sounds like
Jake. Give me a meow. Go.
Give me a meow. Woo!
Now the man around the corner swore he'd kill the cat on sight, so he loaded up his shotgun with nails and dynamite.
I don't remember this part.
He waited for the cat to come around.
I do.
97 pieces of the man is all that they found. The cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Give me a meow, go. So he gave it to a man going up in a balloon. He told him for to take it to the man in the moon. The balloon came down about 90 miles away. Where the man is now, well, I dare not say.
Hell.
You know, the cat came back.
Okay.
You get the idea, right?
You shut the fuck up. His name was Greg Russell, correct?
This says Fred Penner, and there's an album cover with a cat on it.
So he stole his song. Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
so the version I remember was like this really funky. It was like a really funky, like the cat came back the very next, and there was like a saxophone, like wow. It was like this really funky, jazzy kind of. I don't know. It was really corny.
This is the exact thing that I remember
Okay, that's interesting. I wish I could find the version that I remember, but it was like it was like a whole
and
album.
The name Fred Penner is familiar too. Like the music class at our elementary school, I remember they would actually put records on because we're old.
Yeah,
and,
exactly. Yeah.
They would show like the teacher would like show us the album cover. So I remember seeing this.
Yes. All right. So anyway, we won't go down that fucking.
Want to get to the calls?
Slider Carr is here and says, when Alf got him. Alf likes the cat. The cat came back and Alf must have eaten him or used him for some other source of something, sexual pleasure. Alf, yes, you take it, bitch. You like it. You know you like it, Alf. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Alf.
Oh!
You sound like you're faking it tonight, Alf. Are you faking an orgasm?
Are you kidding?
Okay, enough Willie Tanner. Because we've got something else we need to tend to here, and it's called a little segment we like to call...
It's the Pran Funkels Hand Egg Report.
All right. So, some interesting things have happened in the world of college hand egg here in the United States. Somebody's playing.
I had to go back to that window.
Okay. As it turns out, it looks like Pat's team, Ohio State, and our team that we root for, OU, are going to play for the.
I'm not sure about that. Not sure about that.
You don't think so? Why not? At this point, why not? The games are.
Because we really struggled. So Ohio State really struggled
You
against
think
Wisconsin in the first half.
You think they'll drop them down or something?
And I think LSU played well enough against Georgia tonight.
Yeah, LSU looks pretty.
I think that they might leapfrog Ohio State right now.
Yeah, that's possible.
And by the way, Clemson also beat the shit out of their team too.
Of course, yeah, because it was. They were,
well, there's
well, hold on. So I think there is a scenario that Ohio State drops down to 3.
Really?
That they drop down from 1 to 3, and then LSU will move to 1, Clemson will move to 2,
right,
and Oklahoma will move to 4. And I think that's where it might end up.
So
I think the other scenario is that Ohio State moves to 2, and Clemson stays at 3.
And
but
then
I don't see a scenario now.
Then it doesn't matter
Ohio
even.
State Oklahoma.
Yeah. Well, you're right because there's no fucking way they're beating LSU. So, and that's what I've been saying this whole time is that number 4 spot has been like a battle to see who gets to be the sacrificial lamb, who gets to.
Like I was rooting in no disrespect, I was rooting for us to play Oklahoma.
Of course, because
because your defense is awful.
Well, it's much improved from last year. We'll say that.
It's improved, but it's still Big 12 defense, which sucks ass. Now, I will say that the defense for Ohio State looked pretty bad today, too, in the first half.
Right.
So.
But, yeah, that's Oklahoma's the team you want to play because those other teams look pretty good.
It just would have been fun for this show, too, if Ohio State did end up playing Oklahoma, just so we can talk shit to each other.
Anything can happen. Who knows? Anything can happen. Ohio State may stay there where they are. Or they might drop down. And but anyway, it's just funny to me that.
Well, what about those Bulldogs?
The Bulldogs. Well, they're
out of it.
They're done. They got fucking.
They're done.
Oh, they got fucking throttled today. So, all right. But yeah. So
should have been racist.
Yeah. I don't know what that's in reference to, but.
Well, it's Georgia.
Yeah. But, so
it's Georgia. Actually,
love you a lot, Georgia.
That's where Kira lives now. Is Georgia? So.
Yeah.
That's Kira's. That's Kira's team. Yeah.
I know. That's who Kira's rooting
for. That's Kira's
for.
rooting for.
Yeah,
she's
Kira's
right
a big Georgia fan. I'm sure. So,
yay. So anyway,
it's
just funny to me that we somehow, I won't say backed our way in. We had to win this game today, but like into another playoff, because it was the same thing last year. It was like everything's gonna have to align, everything's gonna have to come together just right, and it did. It looks but still, I mean, we could be shocked tomorrow, and I mean at this point, I think you'd have to like invent a reason not to put Oklahoma at 4. It'd be pretty shitty if they were like, we're just going to take the number 7 team and bump them up there.
I mean, the good thing for Oklahoma was yesterday, Utah got beat pretty badly by Oregon.
Yeah. Yep.
So
that needed to happen.
That
needed to happen. So.
Yeah. So that helped. But like honestly, at this point, they're going to play LSU.
Yeah.
I think they're going to play LSU.
First, we'll find out.
The first semifinal, which is not going to be. It's not going to be fun for you guys.
Well, no.
Good luck.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, being that Oklahoma has now gone to this will be the 6th college playoff. They've been this will be the 4th one out of 6 that they've gone to, and they've lost all of them. So they're turning into like the Buffalo Bills of the college thing, like Buffalo Bills. Didn't Buffalo Bills go to like 4 or 5 Super Bowls and like lost them all? like in the 90s.
In
the 90s. In the 90s. Yeah.
Well, number 66 missed that field goal. Remember that? Remember when number 66?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Buffalo field goal. Mike, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I'm going to step away for just a second. I'll come back and we'll finish this. Hang on.
No.
I would love to know what you mean by that, Cody.
He's just making shit up.
Maybe not.
I know shit about Bill lore except for like fucking what was his name, Jim Kelly. It sucked my dick, but no. Anyway.
I might take you up on that.
Well, that's how much I know about Bill's lore. But I'm close there, but I'm not that close.
It looks like Buffalo's been 4 times, and they've lost all 4 times.
Yeah, close. Patrick was saying 5.
Maybe
was that in the 80s or 90s? That was the 90s.
Yeah, in the 90s.
Okay, I came back. I'm back. What did I miss?
Well, it was in 1966 when that happened.
The fuck are you even talking about? I have no idea. You're gonna have to be more specific.
Film by Vincent Gallo.
Oh, okay. Buffalo 66. That's what we're talking about. Aha! So.
Ever heard of it?
Yes, I have, and I've seen it at some point. It's isn't Billy Crudup in it?
I don't know.
Isn't that a movie that he's in?
I haven't seen it since I knew who that was.
Okay.
And I guess I still wouldn't be able to identify Billy Crudup.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie that he's in.
He's hacking some good crud up, though. I'll tell you that.
Maybe that's. I think I'm confusing him with someone else's.
Hey, do you guys see BB's question in chat?
What does it say?
Is it about Mr. Fred Penner?
No, there's another one. It says, "What do you guys think of Jalen Hurts? We don't get to see too many Oklahoma games. The East Coast. You think he's got a shot being a good NFL quarterback?" Well,
I think
I don't know what you mean by
Mike
that.
has a clip
I've
to
seen
play.
almost every Oklahoma game, honestly, on the East Coast,
Mike
except for what they play
on TV or on the internet.
On TV. I mean, I usually watch Oklahoma's games.
I think Mike has a clip to play about this subject. Football. Don't feel like it should.
It's so good.
He's good. He's fun to watch. I don't know how he'll do in the NFL.
Now, Mike, I hate to make you do this, but you're gonna have to isolate your, because it sounded just like the hot and horny guy. I'm gonna have to make you do this now.
Sorry, guys, I had to step back in. So Hertz.
Can you isolate that?
I'll see what I can do.
Wrapping
You
up.
sounded just like hot and horny guy there.
Wrapping up Hand Egg Report and to answer his question, Jalen Hurts does some pretty cool stuff, but he's also a fucking turnover machine. So he's
making apple turnovers.
He's giving out apple and cherry turnover. No, he's giving away pigskin turnovers. So
I guess we'll ask it this way: would you rather have Kyler Murray back?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
With Jalen Hurts?
Yes. Yeah, Kyler.
You would
Kyler
rather have Kyler Murray?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, he was. Yeah. He.
Or Baker, for that matter.
Yes,
but
both of those guys.
He's got his own issues, but we'll not talk about that.
Well, both of those guys were better than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts isn't terrible.
Sorry.
Are you thinking about giving him back, Pat?
No, not yet.
Here's the thing. It's not that he's bad. It's like, I don't know, man.
I think the coaching is.
Yeah, I was gonna say
right
like,
now,
what's that coach doing there? I don't know, man. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched every. I mean, I've been to every home game. I know what's going on. It's
Right.
sucks right now.
Anyway, but so yeah,
anyways.
I would definitely say Hurts he's really good, but he's not as good as the last two guys, and he's not going to win the Heisman. But yeah, so big disappointment there. We won't have 3 fucking Heismans.
Oh
in a
yeah,
row.
Joe Burrow. And by the way, he's going to end up in our division next year because the fucking Bengals are awful.
Oh yeah.
They're probably going to get the #1 pick, so he'll end up in our division.
So
So
anyway,
he'll end up in. Oh, I'm going to have to get off the show if I say this. Oh wait, no, I'm just kidding. Okay.
No. So
Anyways,
one
go
last
ahead.
thing I was just going to say was just about Oklahoma going and losing. Hey, the more times you go, the better, the more you increase your chances. It's kind of like that David Cross bit, that comedy bit he did about
I know what you're talking about.
the garbage man who's trying to hit on the chick walking down the road, and he basically says, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Let me see if I can just pull the thing up. You know how it is when you try to like repeat somebody's joke and it comes off awfully. You just can't do it, right? So I'm gonna see if I can find this. Yeah, let's see if I can find this little bit and.
Little ditty.
Yeah, this is it
Jack
right
and
here.
Diane.
I believe this is it right here. So, see if we can see
with those two
I get
American
to Avenue
kids.
A, and this is like the first. This is the first time like I really like smiled, And I get to the park and I see this.
David Cross sounds so
sanitation
young.
truck coming down the street.
Anyway.
And it's moving really slowly, like markedly slowly, and I'm like, wow, that's weird. It's got that open back, so it's like vibrating and chugging along, but it's not really moving very much. And it's like just spewing all these like weird liquids, and buffalo wings and diapers are falling out of it, and there's this. And it's just moving really slowly. And I'm like, why is it moving so slowly? And I look at the guy who's driving it because it's got that open door thing, like a mail truck, so you can see him. He's in there with his like nasty, stained, one-piece sanitation / rave wear outfit, going down the street. And so I'm seeing all this at once, and in a matter of seconds, I go, oh, why is it moving so slowly? What's that guy looking at? And I see that he's looking at this girl who's on the street next to me, walking down the street. And I see what he's doing is he's driving parallel to her, and he's trying to pick her up. The guy in the trash truck. Sitting there going, hey, Mom, come on. Give me a smile, baby. Come on, pretty. Give me a smile, baby. Come on, pretty. Turn that shit upside down for me, man. Make our day, baby. Come on. For real. And, like, I'm looking at this thinking, what? Like, she's going to sit there and go, say... like you. You know, like that's gonna happen, you know, and but you know, everybody's got that fucking, you know, that one friend or friend of a friend who's got that annoying attitude, that, you know, gung ho, go for it attitude. You know, like guys like, hey man, whatever, you know, that's fine. You know, I mean, you could live your life the way you want to live it, whatever. Stay indoors, play your video games, read your books, whatever. But no, man, I mean, I go for it. See what I'm saying? I mean, I make life happen, okay? It's not going to happen by just sitting around, you know? I go out there and I experiment. I'm a facilitator, okay? You see what I'm saying? I facilitate, you know? I set up a domino chain reaction. Wherever I go, I lay out dominoes. I lay out figurative dominoes in a figure eight pattern that eventually come back to me. Sometimes it's an ankh, and sometimes it might be like a Mobius strip type of thing. But regardless, nonetheless, I set up a chain of events, you see, and I hold the last domino. So when I want, click, domino, tick, click, 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 and it comes back to me. Thus, the domino effect is in effect. I call it the domino effect. You know, that's what I'm saying, you know. I make things happen. I go for it, you know. Whatever, man. I'll ask 100 chicks, you know. Maybe I get 99 no's. That's fine. Slide it on, whatever. Maybe that 100 chick likes to fuck on a pile of trash. See what I'm saying?
So that's basically it right there.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with us going to as many playoffs and getting beat. Just get beat every fucking time because you increase your odds every time, right?
So what does this have to do with Oklahoma football?
Because they've been to this will be the fourth time they've been to the playoffs, and they're probably going to get beat again. So, you know.
Well, pay attention, Pat.
And this guy
You played a random 4-minute clip to talk about Oklahoma football.
Because because you heard the end of the joke, right? He asks if he might ask 100 or 99 chicks might tell him no that he's hitting on in his garbage truck, but maybe that 100th chick likes to fuck on a pile of garbage. So. That's
Well, I mean, that sounds more like Brown football. But, okay.
So anyway, that concludes the hand egg report. Unless you got something else to say.
Does that truly conclude the hand egg report?
I don't know. Is there anything else to say? Well, we got something else?
No.
Well, I guess we have to have our official prediction here. Who is the top 4 teams in your mind, Patrick?
It's definitely Oklahoma 4, because I don't know how you leave them out now with fucking Oregon, you know, beating Utah, which
sure.
So Oklahoma 4, and then I'd say probably Clemson 3, and then I guess they might jump LSU to 1. So I'm going to say LSU 1, Ohio State 2, Clemson 3. Oklahoma 4. So I'm going to say. That's what they'll come out with tomorrow. The final. And yeah.
And I will say pretty close to that, but I
you switch
think
2 and 3.
Pretty drastic. I think they'll actually do LSU 1, Clemson 2, Ohio State 3.
So
Oklahoma 4.
But one thing you got to think about too is Clemson played Virginia, who's fucking 23rd, which they probably shouldn't even been ranked there.
No, I mean Clemson hasn't been playing anyone the entire year,
and that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think they're going to jump them over.
But it doesn't matter.
It's not going to matter in the end anyway. Right? It isn't going to matter in the end.
Way.
But at the same time, it's going to be like, hey, they fucking beat number 23 by 1 million. You know, who cares about it? Anyway, so I don't know. And
Jim Carrey is the number 23.
The number.
Well, what I'm more worried about is if there's any way Oklahoma can beat LSU, which I'm not thinking there's a way.
I mean, you know, you wouldn't think, but I mean, you know, anything. I guess anything can fucking happen.
anything can happen, but yeah.
You know, maybe Joe Burrow gets fucking sick or something. So
you hope.
Joe Burrow. What a name.
Can someone put a voodoo curse on him? Can someone call what's her name, Marie Laveau, put a voodoo curse on Joe Burrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Since he's down in LSU,
right.
Since he's down in LSU, that might be possible.
Yeah.
We just call a voodoo queen and
so that
get him.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe 99 times out of 100, LSU beats Oklahoma, but maybe that one chick likes to fuck on a pile of garbage.
The other thing going for that is I'm pretty sure Baton Rouge is one of the top 10 places in the U.S. for murder rate. So someone could murder Joe Burrow.
Juicy. Yeah, no.
That's
it's
pretty morbid, but
I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Well,
please, Jesus, please have Joe Burrow murdered so we can win this football game. Jesus, would you do that for me, please?
To be honest with you, I think pretty sure there's like 3 major cities in Louisiana that are like top 20 in murder rates. It's like New Orleans, Baton Rouge, and Shreveport, and those are like the top 3 murder destinations in Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
They're top 20 in the U.S.
New Orleans, definitely.
When you're looking to be murdered, these are your destinations.
Yeah. It's like you just feel like getting murdered. Just go to fucking.
Just saying.
Louisiana.
We love you a lot if you're there and you're listening. Love you a lot.
Yeah, and we want to fancy you, but we probably won't fancy you.
Yeah.
Because you want to murder us.
Love you a lot.
Anyway.
Blue What 123 is in the chat now.
Yeah, Blue What 123 just joined, and
he's telling us go to the fucking calls.
Well, I think
I agree.
Mike has what? Or we're done with the hand egg. Is there a sting you need to sting us with?
I don't have a.
There it was.
There it was. I don't have a stinger to go out.
Can you double sting us, Mike?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh, that feels good.
Oh, that's getting me good. Yeah.
That's the sound Howie Mandel hears every time he shaves his eyebrows.
Time for me to get another beer.
Time for me to probably sign off soon, but
Mike, do you have your hot and horny sound that you made? Was that it? Now let's compare it to Hot and Horny Guy.
Whichever way you choose. Hot and Horny Guy.
Get you off.
Hot and Horny Guy.
Oh, there's more than one of his, of course.
Like, it is one where
Wait,
he says, hot and horny guys. Wait.
Everybody be quiet. Let's hear a
Okay,
comparison. Side by side.
Wait, keep it down. It's very close. That's him slurping right there.
You're going to have to add that to the soundboard. I'm sorry.
The hot, horny
sound.
Like
sloppy seconds to me.
Well, Hot and Horny Guy gets like a little bit more greasy with each one. It gets a little bit sloppier. It gets more lascivious.
Lewd and lascivious.
Hey, stud.
All
right, so
lascivious.
So we got a whack. We have a whack tonight, and then we have a new hot and horny slurp. That's right, folks. Tonight we made Mike add himself to the Pran Funkels soundboard.
We forced him.
When in Rome.
When in Rome.
When in Rome.
I'm sorry, Mike. When in Rome. I promise. Yeah, under.
Another one brings some moves.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gordle sense, yes.
And then All right.
All right.
right, let's get to the calls.
Are we gonna do some calls? Do you guys want to do some calls?
I think we do.
Okay.
Negative.
Larry
ruined
disagrees.
it. Larry, you fucking ruined it, pal. For everybody, you ruined it.
I doubt that.
Oh, Larry, you're incorrigible.
Negative.
Stop being so negative.
I'm looking around.
No.
Oh, what?
No. 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 No.
He's very negative tonight, folks.
Not a name I'm familiar with.
You're not. What's not a name you're familiar with?
No, you called me.
Oh, yes. No, I didn't.
No ideas.
I'm looking around for some stuff on my computer here because.
Well, someone's playing a fiddle.
Yeah. Well, it's actually an upright bass.
I love the challenge of trying to hold down a little boy while John. Hi-oh!
So what's the? He says something about Zsa Zsa Gabor's cunt lips, and
Zsa Zsa Gabor has mammoth cunt lips.
So the word cunt, where did they get that from? Did he actually say cunt in this in a book or something, like an autobiography?
I know the guys from the Stern Show, they'll take audiobooks and they'll actually create words using multiple words, just syllables.
Yeah, I think we talked about this.
Okay, yeah.
But Ed McMahon apparently had a book, or maybe someone else had a book that they had him read the audiobook.
Okay.
And he said cunt.
Really?
I don't know.
Mammoth cunt lips.
I think that's what we were guessing.
In April of my senior year in college, I was paying a lot of money to get a little boy named Gordon to milk my colon. Hi-oh!
To milk your colon. That's
Yeah.
Gordon.
Oh boy. So
let's make a Pran Funkel.
Yeah, you just do that. You make some calls, and I may sign off, and then you can give me a call when you're wrapping the show up, and I'll take it down. I'll turn it down.
Yeah, you need to stay on, Patrick.
I might stay on for a little bit here, but I got to get some sleep because
maybe Ed should do this call.
Shit.
Ed, you want to do this?
Yeah.
Hi, you have reached Anytime Fitness in Billings downtown. Please leave your name.
Billy's downtown.
What was that?
Let's give him a call back.
Art Linklater.
What about Richard Linklater?
I'd love to.
Maybe leave a message with Ed.
Hi, you have reached Anytime Fitness in Billings downtown. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and we will give you a call back as soon as we can. Thanks so much, and have a great day.
I want to discuss something with you. Please start eating my penis. Doc Severinsen licked my nuts. Hi-oh!
Okay, I hung up.
Doc Severinsen licked my nuts. That's a good one.
I'm queer.
Oh, we all know you It's not a full-time thing for you.
You know, before that hi-yo, there could be 2 other letters that were inserted before that.
What are those?
No, I don't want to leave the show, so
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Let's make another call.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to
Ed
connect
McMahon.
you.
Roger. Ed.
No way they're going to accept.
Hi, you've reached Plains Bail Bonds. We are currently on the other line, so please leave a detailed message, your name, and your phone number, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you.
Wimberley.
Go
ahead.
Are you going to talk, or do you want me to talk?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We have we have a client here, Ed. Go ahead, Ed.
I want to discuss something with you.
Well, go ahead and tell him.
Doc Severinsen licked my nuts.
Okay, no, not that.
Hi-oh.
Not that's. Come on, we're being serious.
How would you like to get your hands on my penis?
Hey, come on. So, I'm sorry. He's been drinking tonight. I'm sorry, Ed. Tell them what we can't. We're not legally allowed to say what needs to be said here. You need to tell them.
Do you want to talk to me or don't you?
It's an answering machine. Leave a message.
Please start eating my penis.
Hey.
Hi-oh.
This is a serious fucking call. God damn it. I'm sorry. We can't legally. It has to do with bailing someone out, but he needs to tell you. Ed, tell them about who you need to get bailed out.
Zsa Zsa Gabor has mammoth cunt lips. Hi-oh.
He just wants to make jokes. Fuck. Tell them. Tell them or we're going to have to hang up, Ed.
Richard.
Yes. What about him?
Please start eating my penis.
We heard that. I'm sorry. I guess.
I remember one evening when partly later, but fucked a beautiful English sheepdog named Patrick.
Hello?
I hung up.
Okay. Could you not press buttons and play back?
No, because it was
that's
a
Google Voice. That's right. Yeah, because that's too. It's that's
what
too.
the fuck was that?
Ed McMahon's fooling around.
I remember one evening when things got completely out of control.
I fucked a beautiful English sheepdog.
After hours lockout this month. I'm sorry I won't be available until Sunday afternoon, December 8th. You can wait until then. Would you like to call back at that time?
Who's this?
Please do so at the end of the tone. And please leave
call back at the end of the
number.
tone.
Thank you.
Start dialing.
Did
at the tone, please record your message.
Start dialing
when you
back.
finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5. Please enter your password. Then press pound.
Fuck you. Okay.
Give me a messed up there.
Cody, did you see that thing I put in chat?
Yes. We'll get to that after this number.
After these messages.
After these messages.
We'll be cowboy hats.
We'll trade heads.
I like rape.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
What was your MO?
Call back. Call back.
Call back.
Do we want to call the number that Pat provided?
Sure.
Well, this is
How long has it
woman
been?
that we have not called in a while.
Yeah, she
might
gets
answer.
she gets very nutty on the phone too. So
She gets agitated. I would suggest that Larry call her. Is that okay, Larry?
Let me check this board to make sure that it's working this time.
Mike's been having problems with that board.
With Larry?
I'm the same person I said I was last time.
Now, there was
I'm
a little
the guy
bit of
that's answering the phones that you keep calling.
there's a little bit of
pretty much
feedback.
there's a tiny bit of it sounded
There's
okay.
a tiny
though.
bit of feedback.
It sounded
No,
okay. Though.
it's an issue of clips playing or not.
Have you been talking with my ex-wife?
That sounded fine.
But I don't have any more comedians on the schedule.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right,
So
we're
it's
ready.
working. Okay.
How about Haps, New Mexico? Is that working?
Hatch, New Mexico.
Hatch?
Hatch, New Mexico. Yep.
Not Hobbs.
New Mexico.
Well, we
You're thinking
were
of Hobbs.
Well, we had a phone number at one point that was I think it was Pie Town, New Mexico, and like there was a
Yes.
town called Hatch somewhere near it, and so
Yes.
on the caller ID it came or
Oh,
it came up
was
as-
that why you said it?
yeah, because he's like caller ID says Hatch, New Mexico. That's when we had it.
Hatch?
The
Hatch,
Mesilla
New
Valley.
Mexico?
And I don't know what the Mesilla Valley reference is. Is that something?
I think that's
somewhere in New Mexico too.
I'm assuming that's some knowledge that Larry has
Of New Mexico.
No, I said in the Mesilla Valley in New Mexico.
Okay, there we go. There's your answer.
Yeah, like maybe that's where Hatch is or something. That's where they have
New
them
Mexico.
damn chilies that they're always.
I always thought it was Haps, New Mexico, but well, there you go.
What's the Hatch?
Learn something every day.
I'm pretty sure it's Hatch.
It is Hatch. He's saying, and if you look up, I'm going to look up Pie Town, New Mexico. That was the name of our city, our home office at that time when we called Larry 3 or 4 years ago, whenever the hell that was.
At least 4.
And what's funny is in Pie Town there's a Pie O near Pies. It's Pie PIE dash capital O dash capital NEER Pies. That's so weird.
What?
It's basically like a little ghost town in New Mexico, I think. What does it say? It says population 186 as of 2010. So, anyway. But, yeah, somewhere near Pie Town, New Mexico is Hatch, New Mexico, and that's what it was showing. Our number was showing up as.
Well, they're one short of a 187. Whoa. On a motherfucking cop.
Uh-oh. Now what
Teacher lady.
Now what are related videos? Check in with our related.
Teacher lady.
Now we heard.
Let's give him a call.
Okay.
Larry, you ready?
Oh yes. How are you?
What is this?
I'm the same person I said I was last time. Have you been here before? Ma'am? Sir? Hello? Sir?
Yeah, she hung
Did
up.
you hear the smoke detector in the background?
Was there one?
I'm pretty sure I heard a beep, beep. Yeah, you know that the fucking smoke detector with the batteries are going out that most people just ignore for fucking years.
Well, it's definitely a sign of Insanity.
Yeah. Because how could you fucking
Well, I
deal
mean,
with
she's a weird woman. Have we talked about this person before? Oh, I mean, sure we have.
We've called her on the show and talked about her and stuff. Should I mention it? Should I say what she's known for?
Well, the driveway stalker.
She's the driveway stalker. The person who she got in trouble for. Basically, she was pissed off at some people or something, and it was just like pulling in their driveway and just sitting there outside.
No, she was literally arrested like 7 or 8 times and convicted of disorderly conduct for driving in and out of people's driveways.
Just like sitting there until they were like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" Like it's so weird.
It's weird.
Let's give her a call back. Want to?
Should we call her back, or should we wait a little bit?
Let's call her back.
We should act like Larry has some kind of legit business with her. Like is there like clips you can use where it sounds like he's trying to engage her, kind of like, instead of just be insulting?
She's always really like short-tempered.
Yeah, hangs up really quickly.
Yeah, I think the other times we've called, she was like, she's always like mid-sentence talking to someone else when she picks up.
Yeah.
It's almost like have you been talking with my ex-wife would probably be funny with her.
Okay.
And if she says, "Who's your ex-wife?" what do you say? Is there a name he says?
Jim Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan? It's my ex-wife.
Jim Gaffigan.
Okay, we can do that. She's probably not going to ask because she's fucking nuts, but a normal, rational fucking person would be like, "Well, who's your ex-wife? I don't know you."
Okay.
Well,
ready?
the other choice is Hector, but I know that's a completely different change.
Yeah, if you start changing it up, then people get suspicious, unless it's the logistics.
Well, maybe
guy.
not her. She's a dumbass. she's a fucking dumbass.
Well, obviously she was convicted of
doing
doing something really stupid.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Stupid.
She has trouble hanging up the phone too, obviously. Just keep going.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
I hung up.
Yeah, might as well. It was anytime you hear that guy, that's the most common actual answering machine voice guy right there these days.
Yeah, that's an actual answering machine.
Yeah, like
so
a box.
This is a home phone. This is a home phone.
Like a box sitting there. It's probably actually digital, but I don't think it has tapes in it. But you hear those a lot.
But it's full of box tape.
Yes.
Let's make a Pran Funkel.
So is it a callback, or do we just move on for now?
Should we call her
Call
back?
one more time. Call one more time, and
should Larry just leave a message saying, "Well, maybe things are weird, strange in the Sea Valley," just and hang up?
Okay.
Yeah, probably should.
And say, "You have a good one," or whatever.
You good with that, Mike?
Oh, yes.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Well, maybe things are funny in the Mesilla Valley today. You have a good evening, sir.
Okay.
Hello?
I hung up.
Is that it?
That's another thing with leaving messages like that. We could have. She's like anti-Obama vet. We could just stay on and see if she picks up too.
By the way, I have to ask, like, what happened? Because before we were able to hear the
Are you not
Google? What happened there?
Are you not using?
It's Google Voice versus Hangouts. When Kira is actually dialing, she uses Google Voice, but I can't use that because it don't work, as Gallagher would say. Respected comedian Gallagher once said...
Sir Alfred Gallagher, if that's his name, I don't know what is it.
On the subject of smoke detectors that run off of electricity, he once said, if there's a fire, and I quote, "It don't work."
I'm trying to find that bit on YouTube. It's probably not.
Oh,
you've looked for it and can't find it.
Wait. Well, first of all, are you trying to find it?
I am, but of course.
Well, you're not gonna.
Yes, I put in Gallagher smoke detector, and I got 1,000 videos about smoke detectors, but nothing to do with Gallagher. So thanks.
1,000 Peter Gallagher smoke detector videos.
Yeah.
Was that the new whack I heard?
No.
Whack, whack, whack.
I think that was another whack that Pat provided us.
I did?
Thanks for providing us a new whack.
Well, maybe.
Well, I know Mike has like a complete soundboard of me. I know he does.
Here's a question.
It's in his closet.
Here's a question I have, and maybe this is like a grandpa question or something. When you put quotes around a certain word because you want that phrase to be searched for specifically,
yes.
Does that even fucking do anything anymore? Because
I think I can answer this. No.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, it used to when Google was
I mean, that's kind of what made Google
was a like, reputable, respected search engine.
Yeah, it's like now it just disregards fucking quotes.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember how you could put quotes around a group of words so it would search for that specific phrase?
Yeah,
right.
And here's something that I've noticed, which is equally annoying. So you search for something, and it brings up a whole lot of shit that's like, no, this isn't what I was fucking looking for. So then you add or subtract, and you change the words in your search in that same window, and then you search for that, and it brings up a bunch of the same fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like, it remembers what you searched for before, and, it's like then it refuses to fucking change it.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, we really think this is what you were looking for.
Nah, this is what you're looking for.
Bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, it's
So
Google became what it is because of shitty search engines, but now it's just like, finally it's evolved to the point of being another shitty search engine.
Yeah, it's been that for a while. Let's be honest.
That's controlled by bullshit.
Yeah, just advertising and marketing, and let's keep you.
And that was the whole point of Google when it started.
Originally, yes. Was
like that's why it became what it is.
Right.
Because no, this is a search engine that there's no bullshit.
You just type stuff in and you find there's no ads. Yeah. Or maybe there was ads.
It's not trying to send you to stuff that
you don't want.
It wants you to go to because it's
but
spam or
something
porn
happened. Some people walked into a room with some other people, and a giant briefcase full of money was put onto a table. And the rest is history. There we go. So.
Well, let's make a Pran Funkel.
Let's do that.
I think it's time for Anderson Zane to make an appearance.
Anderson Zane. Anderson Zane.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
661-748.
Okay. Well, it'd be nice if someone would answer.
Thank you for calling Idaho Fitness Factory. Your 24-hour...
I need someone to...
Thank you for calling Idaho Fitness Factory.
Your
24-hour neighborhood gym.
Need a
Please select
purveyor
which
of
location
fitness.
you would like to speak with. For
Someone
the
to-
Fairview Avenue location, press 1. For the Franklin Road...
Roosevelt Franklin?
Thank you for
Sesame
calling
Street?
the Idaho Fitness Factory on Fairview. We are open 24 hours a day for all gym members.
Toodles.
My penis has a bit of a smell to it.
Hi-yo!
Eddie, hang out the phone.
Wrong.
I just need some help. We're trying to
The
figure
Buckeyes
out...
won their game today.
Oh, maybe that's why my penis has a smell.
There's a smell.
Thank you. To send your message, press 3 or hang up. To delete your current message and record a new one, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To mark your message...
Can we delete my message that's not
To
current?
mark your message as confidential, press...
Scoodle.
My penis has a bit of a smell to it.
Hi-yo!
Eddie, hang out the phone.
Wrong.
I just need some help. We're trying
The
to figure
Buckeyes
out...
won their game today.
Oh, maybe that's why my penis has a smell.
To send your message, press 3 or hang up. To delete your current... Your message has been sent. To access the voice portal, press the star key.
The voice
Ooh,
portal.
I'd like
ooh.
to access this portal.
That sounds fun,
Welcome
fancy.
to your voice messaging system.
Oh, boy.
Please
Mine?
enter
It's
your
all
passcode.
mine.
Then press the pound key.
Hey, everybody, we
If
have
you
a
are not-
voicemail system. It's called the voice portal.
This passcode is not valid.
Oh, but it's ours, though. It's my voice portal or whatever. It said, welcome to my thing. I don't understand.
My voice fart hole.
My voice fart hole. Should, if you can get those people on the phone, be like, now it says it's mine. It says it's my voice portal. Now, why can't I access it?
The doggone portal's mine.
Because the doggone portal is mine. No, it's Fitness Factory's. No, 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 it's mine. Fitness Factory, the only...
Sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected.
Oh, I call bullshit on this.
Ah, shit.
What did you dial? Just an old number?
It was supposed to be a taxi service, but apparently it doesn't work.
Maybe it went out of business. Because of Uber. There's a lot of Uber these days. There's the Uber!
The Ubers.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try
Ed.
to connect you.
Roger.
Same number as before.
I don't think so.
Hi, you've reached Plains Bail Bonds.
Yeah.
You're currently on the other lines. Please leave your name,
same
number,
one.
and detailed message, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Same
Thank
number as
you.
before.
Okay. It's not the same number. It just went to the same place.
Pretty sure it was the same thing.
It was, but that was a different number.
Hi, thanks for calling the 24-hour Walgreens at the northeast corner of...
No, don't go there.
Okay, but to get you to the right place,
But-
I need you to tell me more about what you'd like to do today. You can say things like...
Masturbate while watching an episode of The Fall Guy.
About a refill. So, how can I help you?
Oh, I'd like to masturbate while watching an episode of The Fall Guy, please.
You got that on DVD?
I'll just need a little more information.
Oh,
so
just
I
a
can
little
get
bit,
you what
okay.
you need.
I can handle the masturbate part if you can handle providing me with seeing The Fall Guy on my TV screen.
Okay, one last thing. Would you like to speak with the pharmacy or the store?
I think it's a pharmaceutical situation.
Sorry, just say pharmacy.
Pharmacy, god damn it.
Okay, I'm connecting you to someone who can help. Just a reminder, the
Splendid.
pharmacy is open 24 hours a day,
Okay,
7 days
thanks
a
for that.
week. So you can stop by anytime you like.
Or masturbate to the Fall Guy anytime I want. Okay. There's plenty of reasons to masturbate to the Fall Guy. The biggest one being Heather Thomas.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, I just had some questions about my current pharmaceutical situation.
Okay.
I was trying to, and I said this when I first made a phone call to your establishment. The Fall Guy, are you familiar with this television program?
No.
Lee Majors, you know that guy?
I've heard the name. I don't watch that much TV.
Well, he starred in The Fall Guy, and this is a television program that I really have set my goals to masturbate to. Can you help me out? Oh, he hung up.
That was pretty brave of you to just offer that right up and just to see if he would stay on the line. You never know. He could have been a guy who'd be like, "You like to masturbate to that too?" Ugh.
Maybe the 34 guys should call this guy back. Ooh.
I wanted you to tell him that Douglas Barr played Howie on the Fall Guy.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get him back.
Remember Howie? You guys remember Howie from the Fall Guy?
I know Richard might.
He was also.
Hi, thanks for calling the 24-hour Walgreens at the northeast
corner. We don't know where that is.
You can talk to me using full phrases. For example,
I'd rather not.
Fill my prescription. Or, I'd like to check if my prescription is ready for pickup.
Yeah, I get off on not using full sentences when talking to broads.
I'll just need a little...
You're asking me for a little bit too much.
One last thing. Would you like to speak with the pharmacy or the store?
Yeah, pharmacy.
Maybe store.
Okay, I'm connecting you to someone who can help. Just a reminder, the pharmacy's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can stop by anytime you like.
We're sorry, our staff is answering other calls. Please hold on and we'll be with you shortly.
Bullshit.
We're sorry, our staff is answering other calls. Please hold on and we'll be with you shortly.
As long as this piano reaches the exact same point in the song again.
All right. Yes. Hello.
What did he say?
Did he hang up?
Yeah.
No idea. It was like, and then he just hung up. Just mumbled.
It might have
something.
been goodbye.
Yeah.
It was like, all right.
Just mumbling. Yeah, you could try. I don't know. You could try calling the store part, but I don't know.
I'd probably go to the same guy.
Who knows?
I'm gonna call him back.
Call back. Call back.
That's a buzz.
Hi, thanks for calling your 24-hour Walgreens.
Para continuar en español, oprima
Is this a
9.
different one?
Now, how can I help you today?
Yes. You hung up on me earlier.
Sorry, I didn't understand. You can say things like, I want to know if my prescription is ready, or I'm calling about a refill.
I want to know what love is. I want you to show me.
You're looking for information on immunizations, right?
No, I just want to know what love is.
Sorry about that. Let's try again. Just tell me again why you're calling.
Lou Graham has a...
Then why are you calling then?
Okay, one last thing. Would you like to speak with the pharmacy or the store?
Store.
Just say pharmacy or store.
Store. God damn it.
Okay, I'm connecting you to someone who can help.
Okay.
Just a reminder, the store's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can stop by anytime you
Is
like.
this the same location?
Please remain on the line to speak with a member of our staff.
I'm hearing some beer drinking. Thank you for calling Walgreens. How can I help you?
Yes.
I'm drinking
you
beer.
hung up on me earlier.
Excuse me? This is the first time I've answered the call.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
I don't know. I'm getting calls from this phone number.
This is Walgreens. You're not getting calls from here.
What is the origin of this call?
I'm getting unavailable. I don't know. You called me. I didn't call you.
I have records.
What about records?
Mijo, let me tell you one thing. You recorded me, okay? You pressed the button and my voice came on. It's very, very, very strange.
Listen, this is Walgreens Pharmacy on Hamilton Boulevard. Okay? Did nothing of the sort.
You know, I'm just a human being.
How can I help you? How can I help you?
I'm a man at peace.
That's fantastic. How can I help you?
But where's Ileana? I'm sorry?
Do-do-do. Do-do-do. That guy sounds like he needs to be called back.
He's probably already talked with a pharmacist who's like, God damn it, somebody's calling.
This is my first time answering. Like, why would you say that?
I don't know.
Unless it was
because
this
Hector
exact situation.
Because Hector said somebody's calling me from the store. That's weird.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but
it's a weird
was,
thing. It's a weird bit of information.
It felt like he had already had a conversation with the pharmacist.
Yeah.
You know. Let's give him a call back.
You need to go into the story about how this girl's calling me and wants to be with me, and then nothing happens. And then tell him you're gonna take him to Denny's. You're gonna go.
Hi, thanks for calling your 24-hour Walgreens.
Store.
Now, how can I help you today?
Store.
Sorry, I didn't understand. You can say things like, I want to know if my prescription is ready, or I'm calling about a refill.
I want to
How can I help you?
I want to talk to the store.
You need to speak with someone in the store, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, I'm connecting you to someone who can help. Just a reminder,
Good.
the store's open 24 hours a day, 7 days
Thanks,
a
I
week.
forgot all about that.
Good.
Stop by
Fuck you,
anytime
fuck
you
you,
like.
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Please remain on the line to speak with a member of our staff.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Ooh, which song is this?
Walgreens, how can I help you?
I keep getting calls from this lady that wants to meet me, wants to see me.
Not
When I
from
call
this number,
back,
you're not,
it
okay? So
doesn't
please quit
happen.
calling.
I just happened to get up to the bathroom and the phone rang.
This is a place of business. You're not getting phone calls from us, so please stop calling.
So what do you want me to do?
Stop calling this number.
So why did you call me for this? You're not answering my question, you piece of
It's
shit.
a place of business. Please stop
Are
calling.
you
This
getting
phone
these
number.
calls from the last 3 days?
Why would? Do you have something from Walgreens that we would have to call you for?
I'm not into making fake calls.
Get out of here.
I have records.
All right, listen. Again, this is a pharmacy. If you don't have any business with the pharmacy, quit calling.
Let me finish.
Bring it. Come on. Finish.
You sound very mad. Why do you
Keep
get all
calling
upset?
this number and I keep telling you to quit.
Well, you don't have to
Things
cuss.
to do. This is business. I have work to do.
You don't have to cuss. There's no reason to cuss.
I haven't swore once.
Well, you cuss a lot. That's what I know.
Why don't you come up here and tell me that then?
You're using foul language. I don't use that stuff.
I haven't used foul language once.
You need to get a grip on yourself because you have a lot of anger
Come on
issues.
up here to Walgreens on Hamilton and tell me that to my face.
You have anger issues.
I've asked you not to call 3 times.
You sound like
I don't know anything about no woman calling you trying to hook up with you.
Are you okay? Or, should I go over there and
No, I'm not.
and
I'm
calm you
not okay.
down, or what's going on? Probably do drugs. You smoke weed.
Doo-doo-doo. That was that guy's like sounds pretty wound up.
Let's call him again.
maybe give him a little bit of a break, because if you call him right away, they won't answer.
Let's give him 5 minutes and then we'll call back.
All right. Did you see my request?
I did not.
It's in the Zoom chat.
Is it from 20 minutes ago?
The last number that's in the Zoom chat.
Is it a bell bonge?
Bill Bonge. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll deal with it.
All right, here we go.
This guy likes to think everyone is
Hi,
soundboards.
thanks for calling your 24-hour Walgreens.
Oops, that's not it.
Up, we've got a...
Dialing the same number issue.
Yeah. Yeah, I copied. I'm doing it again. Copied and pasted. Yeah, okay. This is a glitch with Hangouts and or Google Voice. And it's been brought up on recent shows. I'm glad that it happened to Kira because it proved that it's an actual thing, but you paste and it's not the thing that's actually in the clipboard. It's like a previous thing.
It's useless.
Yeah, so I can tell if I were to actually dial right now, we would call the Walgreens back.
I'm gonna sign off here.
Don't do it, Patrick.
Soon.
No, sir.
Keep on.
No.
I gotta go
No.
to bed soon.
No.
No.
Don't say that.
Stop it.
Spank it.
Stop.
Spank it.
Stop
Spank it.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't say it.
I just saw Richard beating the shit out of your junk.
That is so offensive. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Please don't say it.
Spank it. Spank it.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, here we go.
You could pretend you're a soundboard, say a bunch of stuff in the same tone.
Triple R, this is Jeremy. Can I help you?
Hey, Jeremy. How are you doing?
I'm good. How can I help you, sir?
I have a friend in jail tonight. He's actually in Batesville jail.
Okay, if he's in jail in Independence County, let me provide you the county agent.
Oh, is this not the right number? Hello? Hey, Jeremy, you still there? Jeremy, hello?
Hello?
Oh, yeah, Jeremy, you still there?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say this is not the right number?
No, I can give you the number to our Independence County agent.
This is Triple R, right?
That is correct.
All right. Just want to make sure this is the right guy. Did you watch the games tonight?
Excuse me?
Did you watch the games tonight? Did you watch LSU, Georgia?
He hung up.
I think there was like a long delay or something happening there or something. Yeah, something was some kind of a delay in the communication.
No, I think it was in his head.
Okay. It was a delay between the time he was hearing things and that they were being processed in his head.
God, he's so freaked out. He's so freaked out.
Like
how
what,
so?
Yeah, like what was weird about that? I mean, nothing against the call, but like what? But does he just like expect it to be a soundboard all the time or something? When somebody calls him?
Yeah, I think he literally does. I think he literally does.
Okay.
He literally thinks anyone that calls past like probably 2 a.m.
Right.
or 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Thinks like it's like soundboard call. So he'll just be like, "Yeah, what do you want?"
Huh.
And then just hang up.
Right.
When there's anything unusual. So I guess me asking about the game tonight was like click.
Yeah.
Well, he probably needs to get him some R&R.
I believe so.
He needs to watch Garfield come in the sock.
It's a good way to relax. It's a good way to relax. Just a good old...
Okay, I'm hearing giggling now. This is a prank call, I assume?
I just like to know what that guy actually looks like, because I don't know if he's like really fat or really skinny, or I imagine a guy with like little kind of glasses, and he's bald or balding, and he's
Can we call him back?
Sometimes.
Can we call him back?
Well, I'm talking about the book guy, but
can we call him back? And I'll just pretend like if we got disconnect. We'll see what he says if he answers.
Thank you for contacting Triple R. Please leave your name and number and we'll return your call just as soon as possible.
Ed McMahon.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I want to discuss something with you.
Yeah. Sorry, Jim. Jeremy, this is Ed. I was just on the phone with you when you hung up on me for some reason. Just so you know, my buddy is in the Batesville jail, Independence Jail, and I'm not really appreciative for you hanging up on me like that. So I guess I got to go and find another bail bondsman to do my work for me. So you know what? When I do find that bail bondsman, I'll tell him how shitty you are, and we'll just go from there. So screw you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way, but I just got to say what I got to say. You were shitty for hanging up on me.
Some R&R.
Yeah, that's
if
right.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To a message review.
I want to discuss something with you.
Yeah. Sorry, Jim. Jeremy, this is Ed. I was just on the phone with you when you hung up on me for some reason. Just so you know, my buddy is in the Batesville jail, Independence Jail, and I'm not really appreciative for you hanging up on me like that. So I guess I got to go and find another bail bondsman to do my work for me. So you know what? When I do find that bail bondsman, I'll tell him how shitty you are, and we'll just go from there. So screw you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way, but I just got to say what I got to say. You were shitty for hanging up on me.
Some R&R.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To erase and to send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Where the beautiful people are.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, and you guys keep going, and I will just give me a call, Cody, when you're ready to end the show, and I'll come in the session, okay?
Okay.
Sound good?
All right.
Sorry, folks. This is two nights in a row. It just kind of wipes me out. I can't really do it.
Oh, you poor
2 a.m.'s
guy.
2 a.m.'s about my limit. Well, and I have children, and it's flu season. We'll just say that. So it's been a busy, tiring week and weekend for me. So, all right, folks.
Well,
love you a lot.
There's a gentleman who has something to say about what you're talking about.
Is his name Vince Offer? If not, I'm not interested.
I wish he would make me an offer that he couldn't refuse.
That he would never make me another offer.
I wish he would become an offer.
Because I would accept that offer.
A self-offer.
I would accept his offer of him never making another offer to me or anyone else again.
To be fair, he hasn't made offers.
It's been a while.
To anyone in the last.
Well, except for that, there was a nice young lady that he bit her lip, I believe. I think he probably offered her some money in exchange for something, and then decided he was going to try to make out with her. So you know that there's something about that, right? It's been
I know what you're.
It's been a lot of years. You know what I'm referring to, right?
Yes. I mean, we wouldn't be talking about this guy.
He got someone who you pay to do things for you, and decided I'm gonna make out with her because that's what you do, I guess.
Well, we don't know the whole story.
Well, we really don't. That's true. But
I mean,
does the man not look like a scumbag though? Let's just be serious. Doesn't he look like a scumbag?
I'm looking around. I look to my left. All I see is scum. I look to my right. Scum. Above my head, scum. Below my scrotum, scum.
There was scum everywhere. There was scumbags everywhere I looked. There's scumbags floating around. There's something wrong with our drains aren't draining. There's somebody been putting a bunch of scumbags down them. That's not a place for scumbags at all. No. That's not what you do with your scumbags.
You're using a scumbag because you don't want any children.
You gotta capture all the scum in the scumbags so that you don't have any children. See?
You don't want that scum to turn into a human being.
It might be a human. He might be human scum then.
What an annoying scumbag.
It is. Any scumbag is annoying if you don't dispose of it properly.
There's nothing more annoying than becoming a human being.
Oh boy. Well, it's been
some of the most annoying people I've ever met were human beings that at one point were scum. Scum in a bag.
Scumbag.
What an annoying scumbag.
That's
It's that part of Pran Funkels, folks.
Here for the comments says that she bit his tongue. But he tried to make out with her, and then she bit his tongue, right?
Well, here's what happened.
Vince offer, allegedly.
After slapping his troubles away with the slap chop, he then slapped a prostitute for biting his tongue
when he
was inserting into her mouth.
Because
after some other things
during coitus, I guess. So
coitus.
That wasn't part of the deal, I guess.
The New Deal?
Yes, that wasn't part of the New Deal. To deal with the scumbags. There's too many scumbags.
The Great Deal, or the Bargain of the Century from Mr. Show.
Yeah. Yes. Alrighty.
The
My
last
fantastic.
What's that Mr. Show episode? The Last Indian?
Yeah, it's like the Last American Indian or Last Native American or something like that. Yeah. That's a pretty good one. All right.
Mr. Show reference, folks.
Mr. Show references, which we make like nonstop on here, and yes.
Well, Howie Mandel
was
never got hit.
Never on Mr. Show. Go ahead.
Got hit in the eyebrows, and his imaginary OCD armor was knocked off of him, and it made there was a piano, maybe some string instruments, and then he got hit, and some sounds were made. And then what?
Well, yeah. Then what happened?
Yeah,
what was the song that was played? Doont, 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 doont.
Was there a whimsical?
We should do a keep going. We should do an April Fool's show where we do this for like 10 minutes straight. Just don't, and then the occasional wing. Do you guys like that?
Give him any ideas, Patrick.
That'd be fun. Everybody in the chat, wouldn't you?
Well, hell, the last April Fool's show was us playing the guy that was saying like the random 3-minute spiel. What the fuck was he saying? I know what I am and what I am and what I am and what I do and what I do. What the fuck was he saying?
Yeah, the self-help, what we call the self-help guy.
The self-help guy.
Yeah.
I'm a true achiever, a winner in every sense of the word. I set my goals and I reach them. Success for me is a way of life. Within me lives an undeniable spirit, an indestructible will, and an unfailing determination to succeed.
But talk about a winning diet.
Still a giant within me or diminish the light of my dreams.
Talk about your winning diet.
My success is in the doing as much as in the winning, and the reward comes to me each day.
Awesome words. Awesome words. Awesome words.
Okay.
Did you get all that?
Yeah, I'm descending into insanity now. Yeah, you should play his voice with the donch. Just have an episode that just does that for several minutes. Donch. When I wake, whatever the fuck he says. And then it has Whack Door in there with laughing every once in a while. All right. You guys have fun with all that.
Get the fuck out of here, Patrick.
April Fool, bitches.
April Fool, bitches.
Bitches.
Like, that's one of those things that's so old. Like, sometimes I go, like, can I even do that voice anymore? Like, do I even sound like...
2 years ago? Or 3 years ago?
That was probably 3.5, 3.5, like April of 16, I think, when we did...
The actual quote.
The actual quote was from 15 or 16, right?
It's from 16, I think, yes.
I think, yeah. What was our funny joke that time? What was our joke?
You can rape someone as long as you make them come. You better make them come.
This is the next year that we played this.
April Fool, bitches.
Yeah, the song was from like 2017 or something. Oh, you don't have the actual quote or actual thing. I probably have it. Let me see here if I got it. I think I got it here.
Oh, I'm sure I have it.
It'll just take a while. I think it's just this right here, isn't it?
April Fool, bitches. Bitches. April Fool, bitches. April Fool, bitches. Bitches. April Fool, bitches. Bitches. April Fool, bitches. April Fool, bitches. April Fool, bitches. Bitch, bitch. Bitch, bitch. April Fool, bitch, 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 bitch. Fool, fool. April Fool, bitches. Bitches. Bitches.
Bitch.
There we go.
Bitch.
Bitch. Bitch. All right. Well, that was a trip down memory lane.
Oh, April Fool, bitch.
I could have done like a Reggie Watts thing there with myself, I think, right? Just kind
well,
of.
you didn't have a line 6 hooked up to it?
Yeah, I need the equipment. That'd be fun to have like a thing just to loop shit. I could loop.
A line 6?
Yes, I could loop it with Luprin.
Or use a Casio SA-01.
I don't know what that is. Is that what he uses? Do you know his equipment or something? Is that what you're trying to tell us here?
He did use a line 6, yeah.
A line 6 makes a lot of shit. But I'm guessing, yeah, it was a line 6 like processor where you could loop a looping thingamajig, right?
Yeah.
Line 6 makes amps and stuff too.
Have you ever watched any of those Tiny Desk concerts?
No.
Is this one of those NPR situations?
Yes, sir.
Huh.
I think I have seen that.
They're all on YouTube. It's like a small setting, probably 30 or 40 people in a room, and they play 5 or 6 songs. And he did one of those concerts on there. It was I thought it was pretty cool. I never heard anything he's done before.
Yeah.
Who?
Reggie Watts.
That Reggie.
Oh, yeah.
He's now on the James Corden. He's now James Corden's band leader.
Yeah.
But he was on the Comedy Bang Bang show. He was pretty good on there too. So anyway,
Mr. Scottathan Ackerman.
Scottathan Ackerman. Is that Scottathan Ackerman? All right.
It's insane, this guy's taint.
Let's get the kid high. Put lemons in his mouth and then dump sugar in his mouth.
These are the party days. Mr. Show, folks.
Mr. Show. Did we tell you about this show, Mr. Show? Jacoby's bunghole is here. It says, howdy, howdy. How's it going?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Let's not get the show taken down because we played a little bit too much of Black Cow. A black cow. Do you guys know what a black cow is? Are you Googling it right now? A black cow's a drink, but what kind of drink is it? Whoa, man. This is the speed it was meant to be heard at.
It sounds like a bourbon-based drink.
It's
wrong.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's. I'll give you a hint. It's actually non-alcoholic.
Is it coffee?
Jacoby's bunghole says dark liquor and chocolate milk. That's close. Maybe there's an alcoholic version. I don't know, but a black cow is just basically a root beer float only made with chocolate ice cream.
Well, that's weird.
So it's not really even a Peter Lilly's here and asks colon milk.
Whoa.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a root beer float with chocolate ice cream, which is fucking weird. I don't know why you would have a root beer. That doesn't sound very good to me. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
No, sir.
That's what I've always thought it was. At least is what I've heard it was. Let's see. Black cow. Let's look it up. See if I'm right. See if I'm right on this. Black cow drink. Oh, okay. Yeah, non-alcoholic. Oh, and then this shows it with some other shit. Yeah, this shows root beer, vanilla ice cream, chocolate syrup, whipped. Oh, anyway, so that's all. I've always just heard it was like a root beer float with chocolate ice cream instead of vanilla. Anyway. Good night, everybody, and Cody, just give me a ringy on my phone, okay? Give me a ring.
What's this good night about?
I'm leaving for the night.
What are you doing, Patrick?
I'm gonna
go.
go.
What are you doing?
I'm going to bed.
Sweet dreams, sweetheart.
All right.
Sweet dreams of rhythm and dancing. Oh wait, oh shit.
Okay.
Sweet dreams, sweetheart.
All right. Cody, you let me know when the show's over and I'll come and end the session. All right. Good night. Bye, everybody. I'll see you next Friday. Good night. Are you coherent enough to keep going? I'm not hearing anything.
Pran Funkels.
Yeah, let's not fall asleep on air, okay? Because then that's when the ratings will really go through the roof at that point.
We're not ready for that
yet. We're not ready to our subscribers count to go over 722 just yet.
Well, we're at a high point right now.
We don't want to get above a War Acres prefix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We don't want to get above a skating game. A certain skating game by Atari. As far as if we aren't I'm not sure where are we. I know we're in the 700s. I don't really keep track of that, but because I'm too cool.
It's the 700 Club.
It's the 700 Club.
Everyone's obsessed about this goddamned Baby Yoda.
I know where you're going with this.
Maybe they better look more at this old man Yoda.
Yeah, I was gonna say one time
host of the 700 Club.
Now Pat Robertson. Now
flashlight.
One time it was on Halloween and I accidentally my face went into a bucket of green paint, and then everyone said I looked just like this Yoda character, and I won a costume contest without even entering.
It was very whimsical.
But this force that they talk about in the Star Wars, they're just talking about Satan. So
yeah,
right.
Pat Robertson had a good run.
I guess so.
In his pants. Oh.
In his stockings. Whoa. When he goes to the fetish club on Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. All right.
All right, get the fuck out.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Pran Funkels.
Live.
Okay. Let's give this next number a call.
Ooh, what's this next number?
Is this the number in the chat or a different number?
Different. Call failed to connect. Okay, what's this number in the chat?
It looks like an individual.
Okay, the number from 15 minutes ago?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to use a soundboard voice. I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you for contacting Triple R. Please leave your name and number, and we'll return your call just as soon as possible.
Are you drunk? That's not the right number.
Okay, this was probably once again. Yeah, it's the old switcheroo. The copy and paste where it was like the previous number.
You cannot drink.
What's all this clanking in the background?
Thank you for contacting Triple R. Please leave your name and number, and we'll return your call just as soon as possible.
Well, same number. Well, no.
Okay.
Seems like you're having an issue.
Yeah, I'm copying and then pasting. So the only way for it to actually work is if I manually type the number. So that's what I'm doing.
I can't tell you if it's going to be a gooder product or not on that one.
Gooder product. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Is it going to be less good? Okay, now we're dialing.
I do not work for the MyPillow guy.
Now we're dialing.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording,
Let's give him a call back.
What the fuck are you gonna do then? You want to die.
at the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to, press 2 to erase and re-record, press 3 to continue recording where you left off, press 4. Are you still there? If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message, press 2 to erase and re-record, press 3 to continue recording where you left off, press 4. Are you still there? If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message, press 2 to erase and re-record, press 3 to continue recording where you left off, press 4.
Cody.
Sorry you're having trouble. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
Cody, get your ass in gear. You dumbass.
Did we lose Cody?
Nah, must have. Hello? Cody? He must have used the little girl's room.
Yeah, it sounds like that's what's happening.
Can you hear me?
Well,
now I can.
Now, yeah, where were you? Cody?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, we need to recall that number back.
You really need to stop making prank phone calls in the middle of the night. I'm really fucking sick of this, and I'm turning your number in as well as the other ones that have been doing it 3 o'clock in the morning. Thank you.
Oh, can you?
What was that?
Can you please play that message if it goes to voicemail?
Can do that.
What was that from?
It's old. I have a whole bunch of old messages, old voicemails that we've gotten.
Yeah, play that message if it goes to voicemail on this number. from the last time.
Okay, not to get too graphic, but I was urinating for that entire time.
It sounds like it. Cunt.
Got one more. Try this.
Hi, Mr. Ted. This is Rachel calling from Home Medical. I got your message over the weekend regarding some fluid coming out of a device. I would need to know the type of device the customer has. I need to know their last name, their account, and then we can proceed from there. I'm going to be out of here soon, but you can also contact Erica and discuss this as well. She's the owner. So if you have any other questions, just give us a call. Bye.
Oh, good. Can you please play both of those messages?
Wait, so I'm hoping that Kira knows the phone number where we can call Erica.
She probably does.
I really hope so.
She's pretty good at keeping track of all that shit.
Yeah, so that was a message left for us. So, like, we really need to call Erica, and if she has any questions, we'll just play that recording.
Well, that's why I'm hoping this last caller, or I'm sorry, caller. This last number, we can leave both of those messages at the same time. If that's possible.
Sir, I hope you're not suggesting that two messages might be left at the same time. It's just not possible.
No, well, not that. But
not
what I mean.
Scientifically.
One of them's asking for a call, and the other one's demanding that you don't call.
That's exactly what we need.
A bit of a paradox.
Two calls at the same time. What do you think, Mike? What do you think?
Two different numbers at the same time?
No, he's saying two different voicemails at the same time. So just calling that one number back and just leaving both messages back to back during the same call.
You know, if you're who I think you are, you're making a bad fucking mistake.
Yeah. So you're saying that they would hear two different messages with the same recording?
Well, we could call back two separate times and play the two separate recordings from the same number.
Well, they probably would just assume it was some glitch or something.
Well, exactly.
Hello, I got a message from this number that you had gotten a foul message from my phone number, but I think you must have dialed the wrong number. I live in Nevada, and I have relatives who live in Louisiana, and I think 318 is Louisiana. I'm a widow. I live alone, and I wouldn't have called you, and nobody else has access to my telephone, so I don't know what happened, and I don't know why I care, but I just didn't want you to think, even though you don't know me, that I had called and left you a foul message. You dialed the area code 702. Maybe that's what was wrong. Okay, I hope that stops for you. Good evening.
That was fucking ridiculous.
Was it me, or was there like a more ridiculous one? The one that you just played?
I don't think that's possible.
I have 40-something of them.
Well, I mean, you played two of them.
I think we need to come out with a... Before you play anything else, Mike, let's think about this. We might want to come out with a Pran Funkels album.
Voicemails?
Of received voicemails.
Well, there was one that said that you need to call, like, the one message that said you need to call me back versus the one that says don't call me back. Like that's like you need to include both of those.
I can do that.
There was the guy that said, "Don't call me, don't call me."
Don't call me, don't call me. No, not that, but there was like one that Mike just played that was like that, like don't call me back or whatever.
You really need to stop making prank phone calls in the middle of the night. I'm really fucking sick of this, and I'm turning your number in as well as the other ones that have been doing it 3 o'clock in the morning. Thank you.
Yeah, because it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, so do that one, and then do one that's
phone
like
calls.
So and then the other
PRYNTE.
Hey, brother, you called me at 2 o'clock this morning, and you said you had $3,000. You want my van. Call me at a reasonable hour. Call me tomorrow. We'll talk about it in the morning, not 2 o'clock, about 11 o'clock. If you're serious about it, give me a call, or don't call me no more.
How about the one that says, like, do you want my kind consideration? What was that one?
Well, we've heard that one.
I mean, that's an epic one. You call me at 3 o'clock in the morning and you want my kind consideration? Or whatever it was.
Call the number at 2 o'clock in the morning. You want my kind consideration? Don't call again at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so is that the only... Isn't there another guy that sounds similar to that?
I don't know who you are, but
Minnesota. 8 area code. Another number to add to my block list.
That's like the kind of people who would respond to the messages we leave.
Right, like why even fucking
they
call
leave an equally entertaining message to us. It's like communicating with aliens from this whole other planet.
Why do you keep calling me, you fucking loser? Go out there in Minnesota with the niggas and the mosquitoes and fucking enjoy your life. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, that guy probably murdered some people.
Hello, this message is for Teddy. This is Brian with Publishing. I'm just following up in regards to a book that you're writing, and also to let you know that an information kit will be mailed to you. Please give me a call, 646-483. Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I should explain that in the back of my head, like, I remember that. I always remember that message that somebody left for us, for the guy, like, coughs and then doesn't continue to say his number. And it's one of those random things that, I don't, it's just in the back of my head a lot. But it's been a long time since I actually heard the message, so that really caught me by surprise.
Hi, this is Jessica. I'm trying to reach Tim. I just want to let you know we're just back in the office over the weekend, and I see that you called and left a message with our answering service. And the message was that you were complaining about a Korean kid with a matrix tattoo who comes to leave your yard, and you asked that we not send him. I just want to let you know you're not actually a client of ours. We don't have records on our system. We do not have the Korean kid that you mentioned. So I believe you called the wrong company. Thank you. Bye.
Obviously, that was a Justin call that prompted that. I can tell by the, the context clues, who made the prank call, or I'd like to think I can.
Mm-hmm.
So let's play another one, and let me see if I can tell.
See if you can figure
what
out where
prompted,
it came from.
Yeah, the callback. Okay. This is a fun new game show on Pran Funkels.
Fuck that fucking Blake is calling me on my phone like this. Take my phone number off.
Can you play it one more? Can I just hear that one more time?
Yeah, you ready?
Judges.
Fuck that fucking Blake is calling me on my phone like this. Take my phone number off.
All right.
Wow. I feel like I should know this.
Yeah, there's not a lot to go off of.
It's on the show, right?
Yeah, it's off our show.
I mean, that's part of the rules. It's all of these have to be.
The kicker is I don't know the answer. So even if you guess.
Well, do you have an idea?
No idea on that one.
Well, I'm just going to guess that the hot and horny guy left him a message, maybe.
Let's try this one.
I don't know who you are, but you called here like 5 times last night at 1 in the morning. If this ever happens again, we're reporting you to the police. Thank you.
That sounds like the stop calling lady or something.
Stop calling.
Hello, this is Shirley at Sewer Service. I'm returning your call about some firewood, which I don't understand, but you can return my call.
Yeah, we've heard that several times now.
Yes, you called me. I have no interest in talking to you. Do not call me again, or I will turn you in to the district attorney. Period.
Yeah, that was either me or Patrick probably leaving a message. It was probably a Wimberly.
Hello? Yes, somebody from this number called me twice at 4:30 in the morning. I'm on a no-call list. If I get one more call from you, I will turn you into the district attorney.
Are you ready for that?
Lady.
So, yeah, let's just call that number back and just leave 2 separate voicemails, just to make it like, apparent.
Which one?
The one that was in the chat.
Hi, this message is for Paul Fishwhiskers. This is Jock. If you could just give me a quick call back. Thank you.
Paul Fishwhiskers.
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 Oh.
Alright. We're going to give that number a call.
Yeah, just give it a call back and then just leave the 2 funny voicemails that we talked about.
Which section to leave one of them funny voicemails?
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
You call a number at 2 o'clock in the morning. You want my kind consideration. Don't call again at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hello, my name is Margaret. Your message, and press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3 to continue recording.
Are we good with that? Or
are you still there? If you are satisfied with your message,
can we review it?
To send your message with
sorry.
delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2.
Well, you
Goodbye.
know what that means.
Oh, shit. Well, I hit star and she didn't care for it. Story of my life.
Well, might as well call one more time and leave the other voicemail.
Is there a specific one we're talking about, or?
It was the one that complained about 3 a.m.
Hello, my name is Margaret, and I received a call from this number at 3:20 Central Time.
Okay, wait. I'm calling. I'm calling. You're getting you.
My name is Margaret. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. Hello, my name is Margaret, and I received a call from this number at 3:20 Central Time. I do not know who this is, and if this was a business call, I do not operate my business during those hours, and I do not accept phone calls after 9 p.m. I am a professional esthetician and massage therapist, and I would appreciate it that if in the future you decide to call, that you would make it at a respectable hour. If you need to call after business hours, do not do so. Please text me. Thank you, and have a blessed day. If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase. Message review. Hello, my name is Margaret, and I received a call from this number at 3:20 Central Time. I do not know who this is, and if this was a business call, I do not operate my business during those hours, and I do not accept phone calls after 9 p.m. I am a professional esthetician and massage therapist. If you decide to call, you would make it at a respectable hour. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
What was that noise?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're pissing in the toilet again.
Well, folks, what we got on our hands right now is an old-fashioned Gendelsson situation. I hope you're ready to hear all about it. Now gather round.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, I'm fixing to educate you on what it is.
Yeah.
Now, we've all heard of diving into a vat of nachos, correct?
Yeah. Joe dove into a vat of nachos. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's make a Pran Funkel.
Yeah. you have a new number to call?
Yes.
You think it'll be someone that will pick up?
Oh, we haven't had a lot of pickups tonight on Pran Funkels.
Yeah. We had a lot of pickup hang-ups.
Yeah.
Especially that pharmacist bitch.
I'm trying to dial a number here.
It seems it always dials the number that you don't want to dial. Which is the number beforehand.
Okay. Let me start
Is
this.
Mike back? Okay.
Trip 222, this is Andrew.
Hi, this is Roger. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is Roger.
Okay.
Did you speak with Rick?
I've not spoken to anybody, no.
Okay, well, he had a Gendelson situation.
A what situation? I'm sorry. Cut out.
It's Gendelson, and I'm not happy about it.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't want to tell you, but somebody had to. You know what I'm getting at.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about, sir. This isn't my store, so I don't know what happened. I don't really understand what you're saying because you're cutting out.
Okay, I'm sorry. Jim Belushi was on a cassette on the cover of a cassette.
Uh-huh.
And he said he was taking care of business. Hello? Okay.
He hung up.
Let's give him a call back.
No, it sounds like he didn't enjoy Jim Belushi.
Not the way the rest of us enjoyed him.
Quick Trip 222, this is Andrew.
Hi, I just wanted to fill you in on Jim Belushi a little bit.
Sir, if you could please just call any other store. I really don't have time to deal with prank calls right now. So
You have suggestions for other stores to call?
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Wow, he's very busy.
Yes. I suggest you call other stores. What did he say?
Let's call a different one.
What did he say, though? It was kind of funny. He was just like, I suggest you call another store.
I don't have time for prank calls.
So I suggest you call another store.
Yeah, and I was trying to get a suggestion.
Is Mike back? Is Mike still gone?
Yes, I'm getting.
You're
What
what?
the hell was that?
I'm capturing what he said right now.
Okay.
Sir, if you could please just call any other store. I really don't have time to deal with prank calls right now.
Call another store.
That sounds like you've just been Mandelled. That's the official sound effect for when someone gets Mandelled. Yeah, you get those two sounds, and depending on in the order that you hear those sounds, well, you just never know what might happen to you.
Yeah.
It might be a whack vlant. Or, yeah, might be that.
Do we have West Coast numbers to call?
Well, we got this number to call.
It's almost 4 a.m. here.
Oh. Hello?
Okay.
Can we call bars on the West Coast?
Yeah.
The Gulf Coast?
Because it's going to be just around closing time for them.
Yeah, I mean, they might not be able to hear us.
That's why we need to yell loudly.
You motherfucker!
Do you have a number?
I don't. I mean, you could probably go look at like Google Maps and start looking at places on the West Coast and just start calling.
Well, Let me try
My
this.
son said that you said, I'd love to suck your cunt. Hi-oh!
I can look up the old number from my old my old fling from San Diego.
Yeah.
Remember her? What the
Call
fuck was
me.
her
I'm
name?
Blue Iris.
Mm-hmm.
36 double D.
Well, I was.
I'm trying to remember her name.
Blue Iris.
Well, I remember she was.
It depends.
Let's make a Pran Funkel.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling Omaha Steaks. Our customer service department is now closed. Our office hours are 7 a.m. 10 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturday, and 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday. We look forward to assisting you. Please call back during our usual business hours.
Well.
Oh, you called me around midnight last night, and you said you were going to leave 2 salamis on my front door porch, but they're not there, and I'm so disappointed. Are you bringing them by today? Because I really need 2 salamis today on Sunday. Let me know, because I'm looking forward to them 2 salamis now. Okay? You got a long ways to come from Tennessee, though, now, all the way out here to California. But maybe the salamis are on the way, maybe they're not. You call me, we could talk about it, okay? Bye-bye now.
It's the new Broadway one-man show. It's called Maybe the Salamis Are on the Way, Maybe They're Not. It's a extremely off-Broadway play. It's going on right now.
I just figured out where the place that we used to talk about.
Was it Carl's Jr.?
No. Moonshine Flats.
You got the number?
Yeah. I'm texted in the
A sandwich, you know. Where?
Yeah, this is John. Who's calling me all the time?
All right.
Who's calling me out?
Call back because I'm having a problem with this number that keeps calling my home. Return my call before 11 p.m. because you call my house at 4:30 in the morning. It's bordering on harassment right now. I need to call back.
You remember Moonshine Flats?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's bordering on harassment now. I need to call back. Please
It's
stop.
right around the corner from Petco.
Stop harassing me. I need to call back. All right, let me double check this copy and paste. No. It didn't work.
PhD, a doctor.
Good thing I didn't just dial that.
Well, that was from the Google. So that's not correct?
No, it was trying to dial the wrong number.
Well, that's... Oh, that sounds like me.
Okay, I'm going to have to manually type the number. And then copy it, from that, and then paste.
I have learned from a lot of the women I do vaginal discomfort can be caused by my mother.
Okay, ready? I've successfully copied and pasted the number. Here we go.
All right. You want to start a soundboard with us first, or you just want to let it go?
Yeah, damn.
You fucking. It's fucking. It's
Moonshine Flats.
nice.
Your call now. You can leave a message after the tone. When you have finished, press the pound key or just hang up.
Hello, my name is Bob. Somebody from this phone number called me last night, wondering why I didn't go to work. Well, first of all, they woke me up out of dead sleep. Lady's name was Jane. Never heard of Jane. She called the wrong number. I tried to tell her she called the wrong number. I haven't worked in 15 years because of an accident at a naval base here in San Diego. I was given compensation by the BVA, Veterans Administration, $3,000 a month. Why the hell should I go to work when I can get $4,000 a month, including $1,000 for Social Security? $3,000 from the VA, $1,000 from Social Security, $4,000 a month. Why should I go to work with Jane? I tried to explain to her last night, but she knew better. I hope she realizes now she made a mistake and called the wrong person. Maybe she can call me tonight and apologize. And I might apologize for calling her a fucking bitch.
Well, that was fun.
To simply leave your message, press 1. To review the message, press 2. To re-record the message, press 3. If you need something else...
Hello, my name is Bob. Somebody from this phone number called me last night, wondering why I didn't go to work. Well, first of all, they woke me up out of dead sleep. Lady's name was Jane. Never heard of Jane. She called the wrong number. I tried to tell her she called the wrong number. I haven't worked in 15 years. Hello, my name is Bob. Somebody from this phone number called me last night, wondering why I didn't go to work. Well, first of all, they woke me up out of dead sleep. Lady's name was Jane. Never heard of Jane. She called the wrong number. I tried to tell her she called the wrong number. I haven't worked in 15 years because of an accident at a naval base here in San Diego. I was given compensation by the BVA, Veterans Administration, $3,000 a month. Why the hell should I go to work when I can get $4,000 a month, including $1,000 for Social Security? $3,000 from the VA, $1,000 from Social Security, $4,000 a month. Why should I go to work with Jane? I tried to explain to her last night, but she knew better. I hope she realizes now she made a mistake and called the wrong person. Maybe she can call me tonight and apologize. I might apologize for calling her a fucking bitch.
Well, it was fun.
Interesting.
To simply leave your message, press 1.
Alan Font
To the
agrees.
message, press 2. To re-record the message, press 3. If you need something else, press 0. To send the message with the options currently sent, message sent. Thanks for the message. To leave a message for someone...
Up. Thanks for the message. To pimply leave your message,
should we dial the other number? You're there.
Which number is this?
The second number.
I live my life like there's no tomorrow. Waiting at home. Yes, I am.
Okay, let's try this other number. It's kind of a whack door situation.
Dumb bitch.
Thank you for calling Bubs at the Ballpark. For our hours of operation, please press 1. For our
Hello.
Thank you for calling Bubs at the Ballpark. For our hours of operation, please press 1. For our happy hour information,
This key is not valid.
You want counseling
Please
for
try again.
keep answer? That's the best you got?
thank you for calling Bubs at the Ballpark. For our hours of operation, please press 1.
This key is not valid. Please try again.
Oh, fuck
Thank you for calling Bubs at the Ballpark. For our hours of operation, please press 1. For our happy hour information,
Your call cannot be transferred. Please try again later. Thank you.
What does that do?
You can't talk to us like that here, sir. You cannot do that.
And the
I'm not gay, Hector.
We don't have 16-ounce steak burgers. This is John.
You guys are high as fuck.
I don't know who you're referring to.
You got me wrong, bro. I'm a grandfather, okay? Don't call me back again.
I don't know what game you're fucking playing, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning here, okay? I'm in the bed. Thank you.
Marmaduke.
No, I can't make it. Oh, I don't feel good.
Something about a Garrington establishment or something, and then asked to let me speak to his dad.
Oh, some cookies.
Gendelson?
Glasgow.
Gordelson?
Oh, I got another number there.
But sometimes there are dangers involved that never meet the eye. So no matter where you meet a stranger, be careful if they are too friendly. One never knows when the homosexual is about.
I'm getting hard as granite thinking about Jim Carrey playing the Joker.
Let's take the...
When I watch Bull on Night Court, sometimes I have a night squirt.
Oh boy. What do you think, Mike? Yeah.
Yeah, under the
When and run.
thank you for calling Bubs at the Ballpark. For our hours of operation,
What was the old number?
No, you sound like you're a fucking creep.
Wonderborn?
Wemberley? Get another headset. Get another headset.
This is Mr. Tom Saltemeyer, PhD.
Case of Jimmy Barnes.
Cody, are you awake?
I don't know anything about Mike Tyson.
Hi, I'm back.
Yeah.
Are we ending the show? You guys ending the show?
Oh, hey.
Hi.
We were going to try to call one last number.
Okay.
You should sue them because we're into it.
That was not me.
Did Cody just completely conk out on us?
Sounds like it.
Well, Rob Schneider's.
Rob Schneider. Oh.
First, he's got to
Yeah,
beat
we were-
Lee Gifford's pussy. So.
We were going to call this. We were going to call this last number and fuck with him.
Cilantro.
Okay. Got one last number?
The one that's in the chat.
Okay.
Don't forget to pack
number in
the
chat.
last pants.
Okay. I don't have the dialer. Cody's got to do that.
Hey, Cody, can you wake up and do that shit?
Well, I believe I called that.
No, you didn't. You called the last number before that.
My name is Greg Peckerspink.
Yeah. You called a pecker spink.
Okay, are we done, I guess?
Well, I never planned on calling us a pecker spank.
Mm-hmm.
But does anyone really? Okay.
Let's call this last number and see what happens.
Yeah, let me bring that window up here.
It's another 619, but it's the last number.
Oh, 16-ounce shake?
Yes.
Okay.
16-ounce shake.
Thank you for your interest in Omnia Nightclub in San Diego.
We don't have 16-ounce steak burger. This is John.
We will reopen at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Please leave a message and
Would you shut the fuck up?
God. No. Nobody wants to talk to us.
No message to send. To access your mailbox, press star R. To transfer to another extension, press star T. If you are finished, please hang up or...
That's the most off-putting voice I've heard in a long time. I gotta tell you. That's like a...
Let's talk!
Voicemail system where you...
More rock.
You just want... you want a voice that just repels people, just gets them to hang up instantly.
Yeah.
A stupid liberal little piece of shit.
That's the idea. You don't actually leave messages. Just...
Terribly sorry. My client would prefer that you leave a message. which
Yeah.
my client or shan't, whatever the word is.
Shall not.
You cockroach.
All right, I got it.
My client does not check his messages very proudly.
Should we try to call that other number?
What other number?
I just posted it.
Do I know who cooperated?
Yeah, do you know who cooperated?
Yeah.
Call the police if you call again. Do you understand me or not?
The gambling is all yours.
Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Elastic pants.
Have we tried calling those guys back? Yeah. the gambling is all yours. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
I'm glad you called today.
Okay, sorry.
No, I put another number in the chat.
Right? Makes perfect sense.
One of these clubs has got to pick the fuck up.
Are you horsing around, sir?
No. I'd be lying if I said no, it's not.
L is not a receptive code.
He's pressing the same 3 keys over and over. 2. Like Jack.
And the letter? Yeah. L is not a receptive code.
Carl Christian.
What?
Bear with me just a few moments.
That's just.
To replay your message, press 1. To continue recording, press 2. To
Correct.
delete and re-record your message, press 3.
What?
If I can bear with me just a few moments.
To replay your message, press 1. To continue recording, press 2. To delete and re-record your message, press 3.
Can we call back?
It's given me a status code stating that is not the correct number.
Your message has been sent. Thank you for
The
calling.
letter? L.
Bye.
All right.
All right. Was that the show?
No, fuckers.
Good talking with you.
All right, folks.
Mm.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm here to wrap
My
the
dick
show.
was hard.
Well,
Does that turn you on?
in fact, it
This
does.
call may be recorded for quality.
Does that turn you on? Motherfucker! Shit.
We can't even get people that are recording calls for quality assurance to answer.
Tomorrow.
Thank you for calling Aspire Kitchen and Bath Solutions. If you've reached this message during normal business hours, we are busy assisting other customers. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now.
I'm a bitter
as a name director.
gun owner
Give your name and
clinging
number after
to
the
my
tone,
religion.
and we will contact you as soon as possible.
It's a Wimberley.
I used to own a house that was probably, my bedroom was probably 100 to 125 foot away from a railroad track. And that train came through at 3:15 usually every morning. They blow the horn because there was an intersection next to my house out there. That would wake me up for the first month, probably. Then I got to where I didn't even hear it. You get immune to the sounds like that. My dick was hard. Does that turn you on?
Red blasters.
To review the
Yes.
voicemail, press 1. To send the voicemail now, press 2. To discard and re-record, press 3. For special sending options, press 4.
Do we need to review it?
To mark this message urgent, press 1. Please try again. To mark this message invalid selection. Please try again. To mark this message urgent, press the voicemail has been sent.
Maybe. I'm still not sure. Sea urchin.
Okay, you got one last number you're going to call, and then we're going to wrap it up.
We're going to call?
Digga, digga.
Toby.
Toby.
You what?
Toby.
Come on. Toby.
All right,
All
here we
right.
go.
There's one last call. Let's make it happen.
It's Uncle Arthur, huh?
Can I help you?
Hi, there's a situation. Hello.
Yeah,
Hi, sir.
hi, how can we help you?
Hi. There's a Gladstone situation that we need help with.
Absolutely, you called the right place. What is your name?
Peter.
Peter, what's a good phone number for you in case we get disconnected?
It's 402 882 2083.
Okay, what's the name of the person that got arrested?
James.
Okay, and the last name?
Dawson.
All right, and how long ago did they get arrested?
About
ago.
7 hours.
2 pelicans ago.
Yeah, that's my grandfather. I'm sorry?
Do you know what jail they're currently being held at?
San Diego.
Okay. Do you have a date of birth for James?
Carmen.
5/22 85.
All right, so they're not showing up in custody by that name. Do they use any other last names or first names?
Quiznos.
What's the last name that you have?
Dawson. Spelled Dawson.
Well, he also goes by Gordleson. So Gordleson.
All right. I'm not showing anyone by that name either, but I can give you a call as soon as his information shows up. You said the best phone number for you, Peter, is 402-882-2083.
Yes.
Cool. We'll give you a call as soon as anyone that name comes up.
There's a gentleman that just approached me, and he has a certain article of clothing that might be necessary.
Sharp-dressed man.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, we'll give you a call as soon as we get some information on him.
Hi, sir. Yeah, we just listen to my brother here. He's gonna get on the phone here real quick. Hold on. Okay, Jordan, go ahead and go ahead with your information.
Gordelsons. Yes.
Hello?
Hi, how can we help you?
I used to own a house that was probably, my bedroom was probably 100 to 125 foot away from a railroad track. We've got mosquitoes and yellow flies through dog days. And that train came through at 3:15, usually every morning. They blow the horn because there was an intersection next to my house out there. Hello?
Hi. Yes, how can we help you?
That would wake me up for the first month, probably. Then I got to where I didn't even hear it. You get immune to the sounds like that. Does that turn you on?
Did you have a question, sir?
Yes. Get ready. The C-130s fly over our house every now and then, but they're not, you just get to where you don't notice them after a couple of months. The fighter jets, they're just, right then and then they're gone, so it's not that bad here. Does that turn you on?
Okay, they hung up. Right there.
That's pretty funny. After they
funny.
Does that turn you on?
Yeah.
That's a good
I'm
call.
sorry. I was trying not to laugh.
I could hear you.
Well, you kind of laugh.
Yeah, we could hear you laughing.
Yeah, I know.
Which made it a little funnier that the guy didn't hang up.
Yeah, and that's also why I was continuing to laugh.
Because the guy was just like, well, he's just trying to do his job. We always bitch about people not trying to do their jobs and hanging up on you, but this guy was just really trying to hang in there.
Well, now we have a Pran Funkels challenge. You have to make a prank call, and it's a marathon. Does that turn you on? So you have to use Georgia Brawler, and every other time you...
Between every other line.
Yeah.
Every three lines you have to end it with...
Does that turn you on?
Oh, boy. Well, that was...
Does that turn you on?
So you just have to use that equation and make a Pran Funkel, and
we'll keep that in mind for next show.
Your application.
It's funny that you kind of said that in a voice kind of like America's Funniest Home Videos, but America.
This country's going to be, it's already in super bad condition. It's going to be in critical condition. Does that turn you on?
Yes. Yes, keep telling me. How bad is it? Ooh, it's real bad. It needs to be disciplined.
It's really bad.
I got a friend that's a deputy sheriff, and what I'm going to do is give him your number. Does that turn you on?
Yeah, give me that hot, horny sheriff's number. Give him my number. So earlier when I walked into my living room where the TV was on, there was some fucking show on, and I thought it was like, for a minute I literally thought it was SNL doing a spoof of something goofy or something.
Yeah.
It's some show called like America's Funniest Weather Reports or something like that. And I'm not even fucking kidding. Like, it sounds like some made-up Mr. Show fucking shit. Like, I was like, this, what the fuck? And it was just like people, it was like, in the section I saw, it was like weather doing things to people, and it was like, there was, that blows, and it was like, the section was called That Blows, and it was like a guy doing a report on TV and the wind catching his umbrella, and yeah, well.
Does that turn you on?
It does. But I thought, how is this a real fucking show? Like, yeah, it was really bad. So, but it was like in America's Funniest Videos. Only it was America's Funniest Weather Reports or something like that. It's just something really specific about weather, like that. It looked fucking terrible, and it was
America's least weatherly, depressing films.
Yeah, it was pretty depressing. So. And there was a guy who, I guess, was parasailing or something. He was floating around, or I don't know. No, it was a parachute or something, and they put in a bunch of funny like do like a beautiful little music thing, and then he like slams into the side of a van, and then of course they put a boing, and then they put a when he hits the side of the van, and then they put in like a car alarm sound, the car alarm sound that that sound that's definitely a sound effect, and nobody has ever had that as a real car alarm.
Yeah.
Wee 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 wee. Like at least nobody in the past 25 years has had a car alarm that sounded like that.
There was a
yeah, kind of like that.
There was a brief period, about 77 hours in 1991, where that was an actual car alarm sound effect,
and somebody recorded it. It was like this is gonna be the car alarm sound in every movie from now on. Yeah.
Yeah, and then peanut butter cookers were sufficiently scared by the sound, and then you never heard it anywhere else.
Yeah.
It went away.
Yes, never ever again. All right, folks, that's the show, I guess.
Yeah.
But folks,
should I
tonight,
sign off?
This is a historic situation. We couldn't get Omaha Steaks to answer the fucking phone.
Really?
Yeah, they were just like, fuck off.
They were just done with you guys? They never answered once?
And no.
Are you on a no answer the phone list?
Well, I called multiple numbers. When we were just desperate to talk to somebody.
Well, what was the deal? The last time you called, the girl was like, kind of acted like she was entertained by it, like the last show I was on. Or have you guys just called the shit out of him? Or did somebody listening to this show just fucking decide to call the shit out of them to where they don't answer at night anymore or something?
I don't know.
Guess that's a possibility.
Call the police if you call again. Do you understand me or not?
That's why we always...
Gambling is all yours.
That's why we always...
you piece of shit. Plastic pants.
That's all why we always... People are always like really gung-ho for us to call the same person over and over and over. And it's like, if you do that, they're just never going to fucking answer again. So that's why we don't...
Fuck you piece of shit.
Angry David Nair.
All right, gentlemen. I'm really fucked up.
It's time to end the show. Is it not?
I'm going to end it myself before you end the show.
You sound like a little kid.
What type of kid?
Crazy
Yeah.
kid.
Oh.
Crazy kid.
The
Well, that's what I'm gonna be. It's a crazy fucking kid.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, gentlemen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can play the whole thing because we might be playing.
Speaking of that,
that'd be interesting if we ended up playing it. Okay. Too bad it sounds like shit. Sing along, Cody.
Well, in the interim, good luck with LSU.
Yeah, well, it'll be
probably what it's gonna be.
It'll be like 3 or 4 weeks before anything happens, so there'll be a little bit, right?
Well, I mean, we'll find out tomorrow what's actually happening.
Yeah. So
good luck with LSU, and we'll contend with fucking Clemson, and
right.
The outcome of that game will be no other than I don't know if you have my thing ready.
Yeah, I do, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have the actual intro, but I have the music, so or the outro.
Okay. So fuck Clemson. It'll be Oklahoma, maybe, probably not, but and OH-IO.
Okay, that was weird.
Just being Pat here.
Sweet dreams of rhythm and
that's an old one.
Sweet dreams of passion through the night. Sweet dreams are taking over. Sweet dreams of
That's interesting. As soon as Pat logged off, it sounded like your sound went to stereo.
Yeah, it sounded like that to me.
I didn't know you had. I didn't know you had an outro for him, Mike. Oh, it's totally in stereo now.
It's just me and Pat here.
You got a bunch of. You got a bunch of them, don't you? You just loaded with Pat outros. 6, 7, 8 different. All right, that's the show, folks. Thanks for listening.
We're gonna make a Pran Funkels.
I thought you were done. I think that's why you called me.
It was nice talking with you.
All right, folks. That's the show. So say your good nights, Cody. See you next time.
Love you a lot. Wanna fancy ya.
And from all of us here at Pran Funkels, hopefully Kira will be back next week. We'll see what happens. But really hoping
yay,
Kira will be back, and then we can say yay. So, all right, that's the show. We love you a lot, as always. If you enjoy the show, feel free to donate. There's a couple of links down there. We take your money, put it right back into the show. We don't use it to buy popcorn and thimbles, and
I'm not gay, Hector.
I have a jack. I'm getting a jack in the mail.
Ah.
It's gonna get here on Monday, and it's the same kind of jack that Mike got.
Yeah, it's a little jack that allows him to use talk through your phone, right? So you can actually
come around the side of my face.
Yeah. All right.
Should help out with our audio.
A mic around the left side of my face.
Yes, that's pretty much it.
Pretty much. All right. Thank you for watching and listening.
Zsa Zsa Gabor has mammoth cunt lips.
A public service.
Hi-yo!
All right, everybody. That's the show.
We had such a tasteful
show
ending to the show, and then that happened.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with, those giant lips, though. I mean,
Has mammoth cunt lips.
All right, that's the show. Oh, as I was saying though, if you want to donate, there's a Patreon link. There's a PayPal link, a PayPal link, and you can do that if you wish. If you don't want to donate, that's fine too. We still love you a lot. And if you do donate, then we love you to a great extent, and thank you so much. Yeah, what Cody just said on a recording.
In the Underoos when in Rome.
In the Underoos? That was something you were talking earlier tonight. I did that.
When in Rome.
All right, that's what we got, folks. Thanks for listening, and till next time, all of us here at Pran Funkels, good night.
See you, bye.
When in Rome.
You guys are high as fuck.
Sir, if you could please just call any other store. I really don't.